Hello, bachcho. Good evening, everyone. Now we are again here with the discussion session for the second shift of 28th of January. Now, sir, how was it?
Paper तो हो गया. Paper is complete. Now, what is the discussion is कि how was the paper? How is the trend going? First shift, how was the first shift, and how is the second shift? So from math side, if I say, then compared to the 22nd, 23rd January, now this second, you can say after the break, whatever question is coming, math side is little bit easy. Okay,
Easy.
little bit compared to them.
Okay.
But still it is lengthy and it is taking time.
Okay.
So
And-
still the strategy should be same. You should save your time from chemistry and physics. How much you can save, sir will tell you.
Okay, so I
Physics.
would like to talk about the physics. As the physics section, so we're not expecting much challenging questions from starting this JEE Mains. So today also, in the shift 1 also I saw, and this shift 2 also. Questions are relatively easy only. Questions are easy only, means some questions are medium because of some 1 or 2 questions are like formula based. Formula based questions are asked. So 1 or 2 questions will be from calculation. Little bit calculation will be.
Tick.
So no question has been tricky so far.
Okay.
Okay. So how much time they should save from physics and give it to maths?
Sir, one more
Okay,
thing.
yeah,
But
yeah,
here in
definitely.
chemistry, I would say that this time, whatever we have seen, for last whatever were the days. Today we can say that it was a bit of question were there. Question tough nahi hue. They are just easy to moderate only. But the thing is that it is just factor of missing. What is that factor? Because they are asking the question from, you have to read between the lines from NCERT book only. So
Okay.
they are asking the question from the, from the order that really students miss, just like because it is given in question. So students just read the NCERT notes generally, but they do not see the questions.
Point
So they
of
have asked directly from the question.
So they are analyzing the line and based
Right.
on that
They are asking the question. So that's why I can say that there is a trickiness is there in the.
Trickiness is there.
Yeah. So that's why I will not say that this time chemistry is easy. Chemistry, I would say it is a bit more time taking, or you can say not time taking, but very much in the, we will have to know, will have to analyze the question paper. So chemistry, I can say, sir, students will not be saving a lot of time for mathematics.
Okay.
I think initially I was saying that 30 to 35 minutes is enough. For this paper, I would say it is 45 minutes one should give, because it is an analytical question.
So now IIT is also balancing because they have lifted up the chemistry. That's why they have lowered down
lower down
level
mathematics.
of mathematics.
Right.
I
Okay.
think for physics, 1 hour is enough to
Acha,
solve
so
this.
means they are
Okay.
keeping it as it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. And what about chemistry? How many questions we can expect the students should do? Good students should do, sir?
Sir, good students will easily, sir. Right now, I have not seen many questions. I have
Yeah.
seen only inorganic part by now and a few of the inorganic and organic and physical. I have not got the total paper, but still, by seeing the question paper, I can say that if such was the trend, 18 question, again I will say, for chemistry it is a good marks. It is a good score. 18 to 19 is a very good mark.
Okay, and
So
Dharmapal
in
sir,
maths also, if
Yeah.
you are doing correctly, all the questions like 12 to 15
12
questions,
to 15 questions.
then it is good for this
Yeah.
paper. Okay.
Anyway, sir, see, in chemistry and physics, students, very good students will easily go for 23,
Definitely that-
24
yeah.
question it is very easy. We see
It's
it.
gonna be, yeah.
But today's paper was, I can say, where some, though the organic chemistry, whatever question by now I have seen, it is very much, trendy with the same type of question, what was there in the trend. Inorganic is giving every time, checkmate to the students. That this time I'm
Okay.
seeing it.
Okay. So now we will start the discussion. So
Sure.
Yeah,
first, sir will discuss.
I will be discussing first
you-
inorganic, let's say, and then after that, again, I will come with the questions
Yeah,
once we
sure,
get
sir.
that. Okay, sir?
Thank
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, bacha log, how was that paper? Those who have given, I hope that you all have given it very well. You have done very well. And those who are going to just wait for that, who are waiting for the upcoming days, I would just say कि अब यहाँ पर कुछ भी नया नहीं करना. There is only one day is there, on just tomorrow's day is there. So I would not suggest you to go for anything new. अगर आप देख रहे हो, just see that, and after that sleep tight. Do not take any stress and just be prepared with whatever you have studied, and believe in whatever the preparation you have already written. Now there is a question which has maximum oxidizing power among the following. Now this question, if someone see that it is directly, we can see which has maximum oxidizing power among the following. Here, if you see D and F, D block elements, there it is given there is whole oxidation states of the different d block elements, 3D elements. So there you will see what are the stable and what are the highest oxidation, what are the lowest oxidation state. There is a question there given, especially that there you can say that increasing or decreasing order of the oxidizing power is there in that question, and there it is mentioned MnO4 minus is more than Cr2O7, 2 minus is more than this VO2 plus. Now this question is directly given to it. So what we can say, यहाँ पर वहाँ the question is easily asking that why it is. So it is asking for that. But what is the answer for that? Answer for that is it is due to the stabilization or stability of the whatever is the minimum oxidation state. You know it that MnO4 will be going to Mn plus 2, manganese plus 2. So here the change in oxidation state is very much. You can see that it is going to be from plus 7 to plus 2. So the change in oxidation state is plus 5, and here what we can say maximum oxidizing power comes here in the permanganate, that is MnO4 minus. While the same thing you can see in electrochemistry, in where it is given that electrochemical series. In electrochemical series also we can see that here MnO4 in the higher side of the electrochemical series. So what we can say, SRP value of MnO4 is SRP value of MnO4 is high. SRP value high means what will happen? We know that as the SRP value is more, the tendency to get reduced also increases. As the tendency to get reduced increases, the tendency to oxidize others also increases. अरे जो खुद reduce होगा वो दूसरे को क्या करेगा? Oxidize करेगा. So if someone gets reduced, it oxidizes others. So what happens? Oxidizing nature or oxidizing power increases. So therefore maximum oxidizing power here it will be MnO4 minus. Now next, so this is something that we can say, how well you are reading NCERT, and how much analytically you are reading NCERT, it will play a very important crucial role nowadays. Total number of paramagnetic species among the following are. ये तो बहुत easy question हो गया. We all know that what are the paramagnetism. How do we find out? There are two types of ways. First of all, if there is going to be any diatomic species, उसके बारे में तो आपको पता है, molecular orbital theory use करो and just get that. Everyone we know that. B2, see, what is the basic rule? What is the basic rule? चलो मैं थोड़ा, let's talk about that also. If there is any odd electron species, they are always paramagnetic. And what about if there is even number of electrons are there? Even number of electrons are there. If even number of electron is there, it is not pakka that it will be diamagnetic only. It may be paramagnetic as well as it may be diamagnetic. So it may be paramagnetic as well as diamagnetic. So you cannot be confirmed whether it is paramagnetic or diamagnetic. Here there were two exceptions were there that we have seen from, you can say, we in molecular orbital theory we have seen when we were studying about that from 1 electron to 20 electron species, we have seen ki B2 and O2, they are the two exceptions where the number of electrons are 16 and 10, but still they are paramagnetic. So here O2 is here one of them. So what we can say, O2 is here paramagnetic. How it is all happening? You all know that. Though agar kisi ko, if someone needs that, so everyone you know that molecular orbital theory, how do you fill the electrons? What is that? Sigma 1s star, then sigma 2s, then sigma star 2s. After that what will happen? Here, is there any exception or not? Will there be any exception? नहीं. यहाँ पर जो होता है, whatever is the trend of the energy of the orbitals, it will be following as it is. Where it changes where there is sp mixing, and sp mixing takes place only up to nitrogen. So let's see. So here it is O2. O2 means how many number of electrons are there? 16. Number of electrons are 16. So here there will be no exception. Directly sigma 1s, 2s, and then there will be 2p. So which 2p? Of course there will be sigma 2p z, and then there will be pi 2p x equals to pi 2p y. Then what will happen? More than that, there will be pi star 2p x equals to pi star 2p y, and then more than all of them will be sigma star 2p z. Now, is whether the sp mixing takes place or not? This may be a question. No, there is no sp mixing is there. Now, just fill the electrons. 2. Here, how many of them are filled? 10. How much of the still remaining? 6. So here it is equal energy. So give 2 2. How much still is remaining? 1 1. So give 1 1 electron. So what we can see? We see that there is going to be 1 1 electrons we have here. So it is what? There are 2 unpaired electrons. If there is unpaired electrons are there, means it will be paramagnetic. So let's see. So for this it will be paramagnetic. O2 positive, how many electrons are there by 15? So it will be also paramagnetic. O2 minus, how many electrons? 17 electrons. It will be also paramagnetic. What about NO2? NO2, let's see whether it is odd electron species or even electron species. Just check that. NO2, nitrogen is having how many electrons? Everyone we know that 7. Oxygen is having 8. 8 to the 16. 16 plus 7 is how much? 23. So of course it is an odd electron species. If it is odd electron species, then means pakka it will be paramagnetic. What about NO? Everyone we know that NO is also, nitrogen is how many? 7. Oxygen is how many? 8. Of course here 8 plus 7 is 15. So it will also be odd electron species. If it is odd electron species, then what we can say? That it is also paramagnetic. And what about CO? CO is having 6 plus 8. 6 plus 8 is what? 14. So what we can say? It is having even number of electrons. That too it is 14 electrons. So it will be diamagnetic. So how many of them are there? That is paramagnetic. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So answer will be 5. So is that? I hope so. It is clear. Okay. Now you can just see the structure also. By seeing the structure also you can do. How do you make NO2? Everyone, N double bond O. There we know that oxygen ka this valency is already completed. Another oxygen you can give, and here we have this one odd electron. So what we will see? It is also paramagnetic. And what about NO? Same thing we can do with NO also. N double bond O. We have this NO. What we can see? We have this NO and we have one odd electron. So if it is one odd electron is there, so that's why it is paramagnetic. I hope it is all very, very clear. Now, how many of the following molecules are polar? Up for polarity, what do we know? We all know that dipole moment. We have to find out what? Dipole moment. And dipole moment is what? It is an scalar or vector. It is a vector quantity. So what we know? If mu equals to 0, then it will be non-polar. If mu is non-zero, it will be polar. Let's see and let's try that. What about this CH4? CH4, everyone we know that it is centrosymmetric. It is symmetrical. We see that it is CHHHH. And for all the centrosymmetric molecules, mu will be equal to 0. We all know that. Here CCl4, same thing. Here mu will be equal to 0. CH2Cl2, CHHC. Let's say that CHHCl. What will happen? Always remember what is the direction of the dipole moment. In chemistry, not in physics. In chemistry, it always go from the whatever is the less electronegative to whatever is the more electronegative. Carbon to chlorine. So let's say it is mu1, let's say it is mu2. So it will be having one of the mu, or you can say mu net will be there in this side. What about this H2C? Hydrogen is less electronegativity and hydrogen is having less electronegative. So what we can say? Hydrogen to carbon, there will be dipole moment mu2. What will happen? They will also have the direction same whether it is this mu net is there. So mu net 1 and mu net 2, both of them will be almost in the same direction. So what will happen? They will be added. So what we can say finally, that mu will be non-zero. So here it is what? Polar. So what we can say? This is non-polar, but it is polar. What about this H2O? H2O, everyone I know. I hope you all know already. OH. And what is there on oxygen? There are lone pair. Always remember a rule that whenever there is a lone pair, so the direction of the dipole moment always goes from the atom to the lone pair. And what about this? We all know that hydrogen to oxygen, there will be a net dipole this side. And what we can say? Here it is mu1 net and here it is also mu2 is net. So what we can say? Mu1 plus mu2. It will make the mu net equals to non-zero. So what we can say that this is also polar. What about ammonia? In case of ammonia also we will see the same thing, NHHH lone pair. What about this? Nitrogen to lone pair, hydrogen to nitrogen, hydrogen to nitrogen, hydrogen to nitrogen. What will happen? It is also vector quantity. I hope you all can see that this will be having a direction in the above direction. So there will be mu1 plus mu2. This mu2 is something that is from H to nitrogen. HN bond, it is having a net dipole, that is mu2. mu2 plus mu1 will be making mu net, that is equals to non-zero. So it will also be polar. What about H2O2? Let's see. What about H2O2? It is OOHH. What about this? OOHH. We all know that here we will see the same thing. Here we will see the same thing. O2H, H2O, and what will happen? There will be lone pair, lone pair, lone pair in this direction, lone pair in this direction. So what we can say? Again H2O2, and what about O2F2? Same thing. OOF. It is just like open book, it is just like open book structure. So whatever is there, you all can find out easily what is the mu value, or is it mu is equals to 0 or mu is non-zero. On that basis you can find out it is also mu is not equal to 0. So what we can say, it is also non-polar. So in such case we can easily find out such kind of questions answer. Next there will now there will be physics. Sir, what are the students? Let's see.
So how was the chemistry, sir?
So it was good, sir.
I was
In
the question
to-
is coming from mostly inorganic chemistry.
Yeah.
Chemical bonding.
Chemical bonding is questions
I
here.
thought you are teaching chemical bonding over here.
Yeah.
Because some good number of questions they have come from this chapter.
Yes, sir. That we can
Yeah.
see that not just from this periodic trend, it is also a lot of questions are coming from there. D and F, especially I will say D and F and coordination. Such kind of questions are coming a lot. So what we can expect from the next upcoming sessions also, that students can go with the coordination, D and F, as well as from especially taking care about the orders in P block element, that is periodic trends, and you can say these are and chemical bonding. So these four becomes very important chapters.
It's like building block for chemistry.
Yeah,
Chemical
yeah.
bond is starting from that.
Yeah, yes,
starting
sir.
building block. Because
For sure.
when
for
I
sure.
was also studying, that is chemical bonding was very basic thing. That
Of course, sir. Everyone needs that.
Yeah.
Everyone needs that. Correct. Okay, sir. You
Yeah,
can just
so
then I will be also coming with the organic and physical.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So
Thank
I
you.
can start with the physics now.
Yeah, sir.
So good evening, students. So here we'll be doing some of the questions that is from memory based from the physics. As per the physics section, the questions are easy. Some questions are medium. That's it. No question have been found to be tricky. Obviously, the question is coming from class 11 then class 12 topics. So class 12 topics like optics, very important again, that we should definitely follow it. The question is coming from the optics, and from modern physics also some good one good question came from modern physics also. Some little bit calculation question is there from Newton's law that we are going to discuss one by one. Okay, the first question is coming from atoms, that is the atomic physics. This chapter is very good in terms of this. For example, this chapter is there in physics as well as there is in chemistry. So we read 2 times. So definitely we should solve this type of question definitely, because we are reading it 2 times. First is in structure of atom we are studying. Second is atoms in the modern physics that we are discussing over here. So what is the question saying over here? The Bohr's model is applicable for single electron atom of atomic number Z. Dependency of frequency of rotation of the electron in nth principal quantum number is proportional to. So there are some basic standard we should know, that is a radius, what is a radius, what is the velocity, and what is the frequency. Okay. So we know for Bohr model the radius is proportional to, I can say directly that radius is proportional to r is proportional to n square by z, where n is the principal quantum number, z will be atomic number over here. Second, what about the velocity? Velocity is proportional to z by n. Again, z is the atomic number, n will be principal quantum number. Now, electron is revolving around the circle over here, around the electron is revolving in a circle around the nucleus. So it will revolve with certain time period. As the electron is revolving like this, electron is there, it is revolving around this in a radius r. So we can find what is the time period of this revolution. Total distance it is covering, that is 2 pi r, divided by with how much speed? V speed is v. They're not asking time period, they're asking what is frequency. What is frequency? Frequency is given as frequency will be given by 1 by time period. So I can write here frequency is given by V divided by 2 pi r. Okay, V divided by 2 pi r. Frequency is proportional to V by r because 2 is constant, pi is constant over here. Now here we can say velocity is proportional to z by n, that is z is the atomic number and n is the principal quantum number. And what is radius? N square by z, that is proportional to n square by z. So directly I can write, I have to find this particular term over here. What is that? V by r. So V by r. So this V by r will be proportional to z by n divided by n square by z. So this particular term will go up and this will become, that is z square, this will be proportional to z square divided by n ka cube. So whatever the frequency we are getting, that is proportional to z square divided by n ka cube. Yes, we have to remember this. At least these are the basic things when we discuss this Bohr model of atom, that radius is proportional to n square by z and velocity is proportional to z by n over here. Okay, and time period we can calculate because total distance divided by speed, that is 2 pi r1 by v. Then also there will be some question coming from this Bohr model, like what is the total energy, what is the frequency, we just what is radius, what is velocity, what is frequency, okay, what is total energy, how the energy is being how the electron is transferred from principal quantum number 1 to 2. So like that, those type of question is coming. So this question is rated easy because question is asking to directly formula what is radius and what will be velocity. So moving to next question over here. If you find any difficulty, please type in chat box whatever the questions, whatever the answer you are getting, please type in chat box over here. The question is coming from current electricity. The question is looking here circuit analysis problem will be there. Here we can see that here 40 volt battery is there, and along with that here we have 10 ohm resistor, here 20 ohm resistance, and this side R, and this will be 40 ohm. So check for this whether this is Wheatstone bridges, because here we have two resistance are connected like this, and this 20 ohm 40 ohm, and between them here we have one more resistance. Now read the question. What question is saying? In the given circuit find I if the potential at A and B are equal. पॉइंट ए पे जो पोटेंशियल है और पॉइंट बी पे पोटेंशियल क्या है, इक्वल है, तो यहां से कोई करंट फ्लो नहीं होगा. नो करंट विल बी फ्लोइंग अक्रॉस दिस रेजिस्टेंस ओवर हियर. So if no current is flowing across this middle resistance, that is what we define balance condition of Wheatstone bridge. Okay, that will condition of balance condition of Wheatstone bridge. So what do you mean by balance condition of Wheatstone bridge? In this case, we can remove this particular circuit if the no current is flowing. So if no current is flowing means this resistance ratio should be equal to this resistance ratio, and as potential at point A, VA is equals to VB over here. No current is flowing across this. We can remove this we can remove this resistance because that is not used right now. So this circuit will be simplified like this. So here we will be having 10, this will be 20, and this will be R, and this will be 40. Now whenever we discuss the balance condition, what is balance condition? All of you, the balance condition of Wheatstone bridge is given by this resistance by this resistance, that is 10 by R should be is equals to 20 by 40. This I am not saying, the question itself is saying that is VA is equals to VB means no current is flowing, means bridge is balanced, right? So bridge is balanced. So 10 by R equals to 20 by 40. So from here R value we are getting is that is 20 ohm. Okay, R value is 20 ohm. So this will be 20 ohm. Now these two are in series, these two are in series, this one and this one will be combination will be in parallel. So what is R equivalent? Net R net I can write here. These two are in series, 10 plus 20 30, and this one 40 plus 20, both are in series, we can write directly. So this will be 40 plus 20, that is 60. Now this one and this one are in parallel, so we can write directly 30 ohm and this 60 ohm are in parallel. So 30 into 60 divided by 30 plus 60. So this will we are getting here 30 into 60, 1800 divided by 90, that is we are getting 20 ohm. We are getting 20 ohm resistance. What is 20 ohm resistance? That is the net resistance we are getting over here. (20 ohm). And what is the What is voltage over here? That is 40 volt. So what is current in the circuit? That is 40 by 20. That is V divided by R. So what is 40 by 20? Which option we are getting over here? Answer is option A. Okay, that is 2 ampere current which we are getting from here. So from here we can see that the chapter is current electricity. They can give much more depth question from these different circuits like that. They could have given, but they only given one simple balance condition of Wheatstone bridge. Only the thing is that we have to identify those particular point, that is point A and point B are having same potential. No current will be flowing across this resistance. So that is a balance condition. The question is again rated as easy because directly asking from, that is standard balance condition. So current electricity is a very weighted chapter for this JEE Mains. Okay, obviously so many questions over the years have been asked from this chapter. Okay, next. Moving next question over here. The question is coming from electromagnetic wave. So electromagnetic wave, if we talk about this, over the 22, 23, 24, each session they are asking this question over here, that is from each question they are asking this type of question, that is from electromagnetic wave. So magnetic field is given as B is equals to √3 I cap plus half j cap, 30 sin omega t minus kz, and corresponding electric field they are asking. What we can find about electric field? So how can you find about the electric field? देखो, सबसे पहले just focus on this. What is the sign inside term over here? What is inside term of the sign? Omega t minus kz. Whatever the magnetic field will be having, same phase, all of this electric field will also be having. Okay? So omega t minus kz. Now here you check, this is cos omega t minus kz and this one is also cos omega t. No, if this one is sine, if magnetic field is also sine, then electric field should also be sine over here. ठीक है, electric field भी होना चाहिए sine. So electric field should also be in terms of the sign only. So option C and option D, first we can eliminate directly. We can play smartly over here and we can directly eliminate because this side here we have cos, this side also we have cos. No need to check it. Now option A and option B, there is a difference over here. Again, if we talk about this, we know that is C, speed of the wave, that is given by electric field amplitude divided by magnetic field amplitude. From here we know the magnetic field amplitude, that is B is equals to, I can write here B naught sin omega t minus kz. Okay, B naught sin omega t minus kz. So here I can write here E naught equals to B naught multiplied by C. देखो, so what is B naught corresponding? Just particular focus over here. We can take the magnitude. Okay, I will tell you about this. What is about this I cap and j cap? You just इसको पकड़ो. ठीक है, that value is how much? 30 into C. What is C value? 3 into 10 की power 8. So we are getting here 90 into 10 की power 8. I can write in terms of this 9 into 10 की power 9. Okay. Okay, this option is also 9 into 10 की power 9 and this also option is also 9 into 10 की power 9. Fine, no problem. Then we have to check the direction. Half I cap plus √3 by 2 j cap. This is half I cap minus √3 by 2 j cap. Okay, no worries, no worries. We know there is one, we know that how the wave propagates. We can get it from here. And how we can get it from here? Economically backward class. Okay? E refers for electric field, B refers for magnetic field, and C refers for speed of the wave. Economically backward class. So let's check magnetic field direction. They are given how much? √3 by 2 I cap plus half j cap. I'll be moving next page over here. So magnetic field ka direction, that is B cap, I can write √3 by 2 I cap, next plus 1 by 2 j cap, 1 by 2 j cap. So if I draw the x-axis over here, and what is the direction of wave propagation? We can check it using this particular term omega t minus kz. This gives the direction of wave propagation. That is which direction? Z direction. Now this particular term minus kz and this particular term omega t, both are having different sign. So this is moving along positive z direction. The wave is traveling along positive z direction. So if I draw this side x-axis, this side y-axis over here, this side √3 by 2 I cap, and this is half j cap. So √3 by 2 means how much in terms of the cos? This will be cos 30, I can write, and this will be sin 30. So you just draw the vector over here. This particular vector, that is along this side will be magnetic field vector, unit vector. This angle will be how much? 30. So that this particular value we can write half j cap, and this particular value we can write here root 3 by 2 I cap. Now this side direction will be root 3 by 2 and this side will be half j cap. This is the direction of magnetic field. And what is direction of C? That is wave propagation. This is along k cap. Okay? This will along k cap over here. So if you talk about this is along k cap. So k cap में मतलब z axis पे. So C is along the z axis. Now we can have two direction. We can have perpendicular to this, and also we know this A is perpendicular to B. B is also perpendicular to C, and C is perpendicular to E. All are mutually perpendicular to each other. So electric field should be within the same plane over here. This side magnetic. Now there are two directions. One is along this direction we can have, and second is along this direction. Again the angle will be 90 degree only. This, if I take this also, this will 90. If I take this also, this will be 90. But we have to check using this, that is this should be satisfied, that is A cross B is equals to C. If I take electric field along this direction, electric field, placing my palm across electric field, rotating towards B, thumb is going which side? Inside. So that is not C vector over here. If I take electric field along this direction, suppose if I take electric field along this direction, okay, and if I place my hands like this will electric field vector rotating towards B, thumb is coming outward. Okay, thumb will be coming outward. In that case, as it is coming outward direction, we are taking along which direction? Direction of wave propagation. So this will be E and this will be B. That is, angle is how much? This angle should be 90 degree. So what about this one? 60. Const plane, this will be in which plane over here? This will be in again XY plane only. So this side I will be writing cos 60 I cap, and this side negative Y pe. So this is cos 60 I cap, that is half I cap, and this side negative Y sin 60. So sin 60 negative Y means this will be minus root 3 j cap. So we are getting the electric field value, direction of the electric field, that is half I cap minus root 3 by 2 j cap. I hope all of you got this. Please comments if you have any doubt or something like that. So here we can write, we are getting 9 10 upon 9. This is also common, this is also common, but here we are getting this half I cap, that is positive x but negative y. That is only option B is there, positive x and negative y. So correct answer is option B. So this is the standard question we can expect. This type of question tomorrow also we can expect, because the question is following this particular pattern over here. That is ratio of electric field to magnetic field. That is standard electromagnetic wave. This chapter is mostly theoretical, but some numerical question asking, they will be asking from this type of question over here. Next we have, that is we can read as economically backward class. E cross B is equals to C. Okay? E is electric field, B is magnetic field. This will be C vector. The question is again, I will say medium or easy depending on situation. Okay? So question will be medium. Second, moving next. Okay. The question is coming from ray optics. Okay? Find the focal length of concave mirror if the distance between the object and image is 20 centimeter. Okay, they are not mentioned anything. The question is coming from concave mirror, that is spherical mirror over here. And we know one thing, they are asking focal length for this. So distance between object and image is 20 centimeter. Magnification becomes how much? 3. Okay. So focal length of concave mirror. Concave mirror focal length will be negative or positive. This will be negative. Okay, this will be always negative over here. Out of 4 option A, B, C, D, कुछ को नहीं टिक करना है. किसको टिक नहीं करना है? 7.5 and 7 को टिक नहीं करना है, क्योंकि ये पॉजिटिव है, अपने को नेगेटिव चाहिए. ठीक है, सो -7.5 दिस विल -7. इसमें से दो कोई एक आंसर है. अब बाकी कैलकुलेशन देखते हैं. मैग्निफिकेशन दे रखा है, मैग्निफिकेशन becomes 3. So magnification m equals to 3, that is positive. I can say the image is virtual. Negative, if you are getting magnification is negative, the image will be real. So m equals to 3, that is virtual, we can write. Okay. So in case of concave mirror, we are getting the virtual image. What is the condition? When the object is kept between focus and pole. ठीक है, फोकस और पोल के बीच में जब हम लोग ऑब्जेक्ट को रख रहे हैं, in that case we are getting the virtual image. Otherwise, in all other cases we will be getting real image when image is formed by concave mirror. ठीक है, is that clear? ये तो पता ही होगा सभी को. देख लेते हैं अब. So let's say that is also not required, but still I told you. So this side here we have focus F and this side we have pole. Let's say object is over here. Distance of the object from this is, let's say I am taking here X. Okay, and distance of the image, if your image is forming somewhere over here, we are getting the image at this point. So this distance is, let's say, Y. Okay, this distance is, let's say, Y. So magnification is 3. What are the formulas that we have? Magnification, what is magnification? Image distance by object distance. Okay, and that is minus V by U. If I talk about the magnitude, the magnitude will be given by mod of V divided by mod of U is equals to 3. So what is image what is object distance I can write? So what is image distance I can write here? This one is A and this will be B. So this side will be getting A dash and this will be B dash. So image distance is Y, and let's say what is object distance? That will be X. Y by X equals to 3. So from here we are getting Y is equals to 3X. Okay, from here we are getting Y equals to 3X. But we have two variables. We need one more equation to solve this. What is that? Distance between object and image they mentioned is 20 centimeter. So this one is object and this one is image. दोनों के बीच का distance कितना है? Object and image के बीच का distance. This one is X plus Y. This value they have given how much? 20 centimeter. Okay, this value they have given 20 centimeter. What we'll be doing? First, we'll be first calculating this Y and X value from here. So let's calculate this X plus Y 20 centimeter. Y itself is 3X. So X plus 3X equals to 20 centimeter. 4X equals to 20. So from here X we are getting here 5 centimeter. X we are getting 5 centimeter. Okay. Then what should we do? We got the value of the X. We got the value of the Y also. So what is Y? 5 into 3, that is how much? 15 centimeter. What they're asking? They're asking the focal length. What we know? Object distance. What we know? Image distance. Okay? And how can you calculate focal length? From here, that is 1 by V plus 1 by U is equals to 1 by F. Till now I have not used the sign convention. Only for this particular case I have used the sign convention. Otherwise I have just calculated the magnitude. Now I will be using the sign convention. So this side will be going, if we talk about this object distance, this is the direction of incident light. This side will be taken as positive, or this side measurement will be taken as negative. So this distance will be, we have to measure from always the pole se measure karenge. So this distance will be positive or negative, and this distance will be positive. So directly we can say this will be 1 by V plus 1 by U is equals to 1 by F. 1 by V. So image distance को मैं positive ले लेता हूँ. What is image distance? Plus 15. ठीक है? Plus 1 by U. What is object distance? Minus 5. Because X value we got it as 5. Minus 5 because object distance here will be minus 5 equals to 1 by F. Solving this, 1 by 15 minus 3 by 15 multiply 3 divided by 3 is equals to 1 by F. We are getting here minus 2 by 15 is equals to 1 by F. So what is focal length that we are getting over here? Minus 15 by 2. We are getting minus 7.5 centimeter. I hope all of you got the answer over here. That is minus 7.5 centimeter. That is the option A. Okay, that will be option A over here. So question is again not much tricky one. The question we can expect from this ray optics. Definitely this type of question we can expect from this ray optics. Question is coming from the mirror. Even the image formation is not required. Ray diagram is also not required for this. Two formula, that simple formula you are using, that is magnification formula, and second we are using here is that lens formula, जो कभी कभी क्लास 10 में हमने पढ़ रखा है. ये दोनों फॉर्मूले ठीक है. Okay, next question is coming from this magnetic effect of current, magnetism. The current is application of the Biot-Savart law. The question is application of the Biot-Savart law over here. That is, question is rated easy because this type of standard questions we used to do in the class. ठीक है. So there will be some portion of the wire, there will be some straight wire, there will be some curve wire, and they will be asking the magnetic field at the center. So, and we know two formulas that we know. If we have curve wire like this and current is carrying like, if you are carrying current like this over here, and this angle is theta, okay, this angle is theta, magnetic field at the center is given by mu naught I divided by 2r into, if theta is in radian or theta is in degree, if theta is in degree, I can write here theta by 360. For complete circle it will be 360 degree, for this circle it will be theta by 360. This is the magnetic field because of this. Because of this straight wire, we know what is the magnetic field. This is semi-infinite wire. Because of semi-infinite wire, what is magnetic field? Mu naught I divided by 4 pi r. Okay. Now we'll be dividing this particular question in three particular parts. This is first part. This is a straight wire. This is the second. That is a curve wire. How much angle we can expect from here to here? This total angle that I can expect over here, that is how much? 270 degree. Okay, that will be 270 degree over here. Next, this again is straight portion of the wire over here. So for this straight portion, first one, that is magnetic field because of 1, I can write directly. Dekho. So at this particular point, this point is directly passing through line joining the wire. Okay? This line is directly, this particular point is directly passing through line joining the wire. In that case, magnetic field क्या लेते हैं हम लोग? In that case, magnetic field लेते हैं, will be taking the magnetic field to be 0. Just a second. Yeah. So in that case, magnetic field will be taking a 0. So because of this straight portion of the wire, magnetic field at this particular point will be taking 0 directly. Next, now this particular wire, I can say this wire is what? Infinite wire. कौन सा infinite wire? Semi-infinite wire. So magnetic field because of semi-infinite wire. At how much distance? Perpendicular distance should be a. So this I can write here mu naught I divided by 4 pi r होता है. What is r? Perpendicular distance. So what is perpendicular distance of this wire? That is a. Okay, mu naught I divided by 4 pi a. Simple calculation है. Next we have B2. What is B2? Magnetic field. Magnetic field because of this portion of the wire. How much angle we got? That is 270. So mu naught I divided by 2r into theta by 360. What is theta? And what is theta here? And what is radius? Radius is mu naught I divided by, this radius is a, 2a into theta. How much angle? The wire has been rotated, the wire has been curved. That is 270 divided by 360 degree. 270 divided by 360 degree. That's it. So here we can directly say this will be 3 and this will be 4. We are getting this 4 into 2. That is mu naught I divided by 8 into a. And multiply by 3. Okay, mu naught I divided by 8 into a. So next, again if you want to find whether we have to add it or we have to subtract it, we'll be using this direction for this. Because of this wire, magnetic field at the center will be 0. Because of this wire, magnetic field will be outward. Because of this wire, rotate your fingers in the direction of the current. In the direction of the current, if you rotate your fingers, magnetic field is outward. Because of this wire, again magnetic field at this particular point will be outward. So B2 is outward, B2 is outward, B3 is also outward. Net magnetic field if they're asking, so B net I can directly write, B net is given by B1 plus B2 plus B3. B1 तो 0 हो गया, B1 तो 0 हो गया. So this I can write directly B2 plus B3. So what is B2? 3 mu naught I divided by 8a plus what is B3? Mu naught I divided by 4 pi a. Divided by 4 pi a. Okay, mu naught I divided by 4 pi. So this we can write here mu naught I divided by, if I take this, look at the option. In all of the option here we have 8 pi a, 8 pi a, 8 pi a, 8 pi a. And outward direction we should take it as positive. Positive k. So this negative तो नहीं होगा, negative तो नहीं होगा. This also negative will not be there. So this also will not be there over here. बचा तो option A ही है. फिर भी एक बार check कर लेते हैं आंसर सही आ रहा है कि नहीं. So here we are getting mu naught I divided by, if I write this 8 A common. So this will be getting this, sorry, mu naught I divided by 4 pi A, 8A common if I take, 8 pi A if I take the common, mu naught I divided by 8 pi if I take this common. So this will be, this side will be getting 3, हमने pi यहाँ पे multiply किया, यहाँ पे pi numerator multiply करेंगे plus multiply by 2. So we are getting this 3 pi by 3 pi plus 2. The answer is option A over here. Yeah, so this side, because of this, magnetic field 0. So again the question is from the Biot-Savart law application to a standard formula. One is because of circular arc, what is a magnetic field? Second is because of semi-infinite, what is a magnetic field? Next we have a cube of side 10 centimeter having bulk modulus. The question is coming from fluids. Again, the question is coming from solids, we can say. The question is coming from mechanical properties of solids. So here, question is saying that a cube of side 10 cm having bulk modulus. So here we have cube. Side length is how much? L equals to 10 centimeter. I can write here 0.1 meter. The length is 0.1 meter. It is compressed from all possible directions. So this one is also getting compressed. This one is also getting compressed. This side, all possible direction it is getting compressed. With how much pressure? That pressure is, they have mentioned, that is delta P is equals to 1.4 into 10 ki power 11. 1.4 into 10 ki power 11 is placed in atmosphere. Now it is subjected to extra pressure of 7 into 10 ki power 6 Pascal. Then what is the magnitude of the change in volume of this? So bulk modulus they have given. Bulk modulus they are given. What is bulk modulus of this? We can write, sorry, the pressure they are given, that pressure is delta P, that pressure is 7 in 10 to the power 6, and they are given the bulk modulus also. What is bulk modulus of this? We can write, they are given, that is 1.4 into 10 to the power 11. Bulk modulus. What they are asking? Magnitude of change in volume. So what is magnitude of change in volume? What is the formula that we will be using for this? So B is equals to, I am talking about the magnitude only. B is equals to, I can write here delta P divided by delta V by V. Okay? That is change in pressure divided by change in volume, relative change in volume. They are asking delta V only. What is the magnitude of the change in volume? So from here I can write delta V by V is equals to delta P by V. So this delta V is equals to delta P by B into V. So what is delta P? Put the values, that's it. Raise the calculation part, 7 in 10 to the power 6 into what is volume over here? What is volume? Volume we have to calculate. We know volume. What is volume? L ka cube. That is volume of the cube is given by L ka cube. 0.1 ka cube. That is 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube divided by bulk modulus. What is bulk modulus? 1.4. 1.4 into 10 to the power 11. So this 1, this will be 1, this will be 5. 5 into something we are getting. 5 into 10 to the power something we are getting over here. And look at the options over here. Don't calculate further because we might be having less amount of time you can utilize for maths. So here we have 5 into 10 to the power something. Only one option is there, that is option C. Okay, 5 into 10 to the power something. So that 10 to the power something we can calculate later after the exam, no problem. Okay, so here question we are getting, answer is option C. So this was the question, standard question of the physics section. I found it to be easy. I didn't find anything anywhere that you might be lagging, those who studied for complete year or something like that. I didn't find one question. I will not say this one is tricky, but little bit lengthy. 1 or 2 questions, that's it, hardly. Even the question is from this optics. The question this which has been asked in optics, that question is like we are 2 formula that we are using. Only the simple calculation will be there. यहाँ पे there might be some confusion like sir when to take this side, but they have given the magnification value as well. So I have to take the virtual things. Okay, so now I will invite Dharampal sir for mathematics section, and let's see how the maths was.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, how was physics, sir?
Physics,
After
I
revising?
didn't find any tricky questions, sir. Question was
Okay.
simply formula based, and some question was one or two question was calculation was little bit lengthy as compared to
Yeah.
before, but all the questions were easy only. So I didn't
Okay.
find that student might have felt any kind of challenge when solving the problem from physics, and obviously they will give time for mathematics. The good
Okay.
student will definitely give much time for mathematics.
Okay, so that should be the strategy
Yeah, yeah.
nowadays. Okay, as you can see the trend from previous 2 year or 3 year, maths is coming lengthy, so you have to give time for mathematics.
And
Either you
also we
take
have to
from
be smart
physics or
enough. Like
chemistry.
here, we got 5 into something, right?
Mhm.
Look at the options. No option
Okay,
is
only one option
no
is
option
keeping
is only
5.
one option is there, 0.05. So
So
ideally we should be open to look for what is there in the options.
yes, in the option also
Yeah.
you can take the hint.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you, sir. So we will
you
now move
you will
with
continue, then I will
mathematics.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Sir. Okay, so now we will start the discussion for mathematics. So let's see the first question of mathematics. So find the domain of secant inverse of 2 greatest integer of x plus of 1. Okay, so this is our first question in mathematics. So for domain, we know that secant inverse of x, what should be the domain for secant inverse of x? That domain should be lying between minus infinity to minus 1 union of 1 to infinity. So whatever is input in secant inverse of x, it will move from infinity to minus 1 and then 1 to infinity. So we can see this amount should be lying between this interval. So there will be two cases, right? That 2 into greatest integer of x plus of 1 should be less than minus 1, and the second case will be 2 into greatest integer of x plus 1 should be greater than equal to 1. Either it should be less than minus 1 or it should be greater than 1, right? So now we will simplify it. So from here you can take this one, this will be equal to minus 2, right? 1 you can send that side. From here you will get that this value should be less than or equal to minus 1. So now if you will simplify this, greatest integer should be either minus 1 or less than minus 1. So what can it be? It can be minus infinity to 0. If you will take any number less than 0, it's automatically, if it is lying between minus 1 to 0, automatically its direct greatest integer will be minus 1, right? So this should be the domain for the first case, or we will solve the second case. This should be also the case, right? So from here if you will see, the greatest integer should be greater than equal to 0. Now if you will take any positive number, its greatest integer will be greater than equal to 0. So we can take any positive number or 0 also you can take because of this equality sign. So now we will combine these two because either this is also possible, this is also possible. So we will combine both of them. So you can see minus infinity to 0, 0 to infinity. So all the real number is coming. Now we will see the options, which one is giving all the real number. This one is not giving, here 0 is excluded, so this is the correct option, right? So this was considered, this can be considered as easy question, right? So let's see how many of you are answering. Okay. Okay. D is correct answer. D is correct answer given by Sirisha. Okay, good, very good. Now we'll move ahead. And we will see this question. So here question is that 212, 213 up to 999 means all the integers are given from 2012 to 999. Now they are saying the number, sum of the numbers in the sequence above should be, the sum of the digits should be 15, right? So there are 3-digit numbers, so it can be A, B, C. Now sum of the digit means A plus B plus C should be equal to how much? A plus B plus C should be equal to 15, right? Now if you will check that here you cannot place any number which is less than 2, right? It should be greater than or equal to 2. If you will take here 2 or greater than 2. So here this number should be 2 or greater than 2. You cannot put less than that. 1 you cannot place. Okay. So now if you will put 2 here, the sum should be 15. If sum should be 15, so automatically 1 you cannot put. Otherwise it will not be, definitely sum will not come 15. So obviously there will be more than 1. So no need to worry about that. B you can place any number you can place. Automatically you need 15, so it will be more than 1. So any number is possible. Here you can place any number, and similarly for C you can take any number. Now the sum of the digits should be 15. So we will consider, as we see in the PNC, that what can we place for A? We can place either 2 or 3 up to how much? We can go up to 15. Any number you can place. This is the values for A. These are the values for A. So A can go from 2, 3 up to 15 you can take. Clear? Oh sorry, 9. Up to 9 only you can take, because digit will contain only up to 9. Right? So A value can be up to 2, 3 up to 9. Next, B value you can take 0, 1 also you can take, 2 also you can take, up to 9 you can take. Similarly for C value, what can you take? 0, 1, 2 up to 9. Right? So these are the number. Now here you can take x square common, so what will be left? It will be 1 plus x plus up to x to the power of 7, and then here 1 plus x square up to x to the power 9, and similarly there also same expression is given, so you can just place it a square. Right? So now you can do the GP, because these two brackets are forming a GP. Right? So you can place that GP, you can add them, you can apply the sum formula. So it will become, how many terms are there? It is going from 0, x to the power 0, x to the power 1, x to the power 2 up to x to the power of 7. So 8 terms are there. So you can directly apply that 1 minus of x, 1 minus r square divided by 1 minus of r. A is 1, so A, that will be multiplied. Similarly here, what will be the sum? It will be 1 minus x to the power of 10 divided by 1 minus x, and here a square is there, right? Now you can expand this, so here it will become x square. Here it is 1 minus of x to the power of 8, and here 1 minus of x to the power of 10 whole square. So x to the power of 20 minus of 2 into x to the power of 10 plus of 1 into 1 minus of x to the power of divided by x to the power of 1, x to the power of 2, so that is x to the power of 3. ऊपर जाएगा तो क्या हो जाएगा? x to the power of minus 3. Now you can multiply this. Inside. So it will be x square minus of x to the power 10. Here it is x to the power of 20, 2 into x to the power of 10 plus x to the power of 20 into 1 minus x to the power of minus of 3. Okay. From this one, the total sum, what do we need? We need 15. So what should be the value of A? What should be the value of B? What should be the value of C? Whatever value is coming, sum should be coming 15. Means the power of 15 we want to, the coefficient of x to the power 15 we want to calculate. Okay. So I will write that expressions once again in the next page, and we will see what is the answer coming. So x to the power 2 minus x to the power of 10. Here it is 1 minus 2 into x to the power of 10 plus x to the power of 20 into that next value was 1 minus of x to the power of minus 3. Okay. So when you will get x to the power of 15 coefficient, okay, so someone is writing the answer, it is 61. So let's see. Okay, definitely that is not the answer 555, because it is not even in the option. So we will check it once again. So here x square, when you will multiply 1, you will multiply, then you will need x to the power of 13 coefficient there, and whenever it is 1 minus of x to the power of minus r is there, and you want x to the power n coefficient, then the direct formula is there, n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1, right? So we want, it is x square into 1 x square is there, what left? X to the power 13 is left. X to the power 13 means we will write 13 plus 3 minus 1, that is 2 c 2. That is for when you will multiply x square from here and then 1 from here and then x to the power 13 coefficient there. Then what can you do? You can multiply this number, this number. So total power will become 12. What power is left? What power is left? Power 3 is left. Power 3 is left. So that will be taken from here. So n value will become 3. So 3 plus 2. So 5 C2. So that will become 1 into minus 2. That is minus 2. And from here it will be 5 C2. Okay. And the next one, what can be the possibility? X to the power 10 you will take. Now you cannot multiply these two because already the power will become x to the power of 22. X to the power of 22 will become the power. So obviously we will not multiply that. Now we will multiply these two. X to the power 1 into x to the power 10 into x to the power 0. So total power already become 10, right? You need more x to the power 5. So x to the power 5 means n value will become equal to 5. So 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 that will become 7C2. 7C2. Obviously the coefficient here is minus 1, 1. So minus 1 and again here it will be 7C2. So minus 1 into 7C2. So this should be our answer. This should be our answer. Here it is 15C2 minus of 2 into 5C2 minus of 7C2. So this value 15C2. So 15 into 7, 105. Minus of 2 into 10, that is 20, and here 7 into 3, so 21. So this value will become 105 minus of 41, that is equal to 64. So 64 is going to be our correct answer. So this question is really not on the line, means it is not, you will not say this is easy. This is medium to hard. Okay, this is medium to hard question. Okay, so let's see how many of you have given the correct answer. Okay, 78. No, 78 is not correct. 64. That is correct. So Paplu Jan has given the correct answer. Okay, so that is nice. You are able to solve. So very good. Okay, so this is very nice question. This is not you will say ki easy. Next. Now we will see the next question. Next question is, okay, this is very good question in the sense that this has been asked before also. Okay, this was the question in 2016 in advance also. Okay, so this is a very nice question, very standard question. Every classroom will include this problem because it will form a telescopic series. Okay, now you suppose this one you are considering A and this one, this angle you are considering B. Okay, this angle and this angle you are considering A and B. Then can you tell me what will be the difference between these two angles? Difference between these two angles. So I will place it here, pi by 4 plus r pi by 6 minus of, then it will become pi by 4 and then plus of r minus 1 pi by 6. Okay, pi by 6. Pi by 4 cancel, r pi by 6 will be also cancel, minus minus will become plus. It is coming pi by 6. Okay, this is coming pi by 6. So what we will do, we will take any general term tr and we will try to simplify it. We will try to simplify it. So tr is what? It is sine of, directly I am writing b and a. So it is sine of b into sine of a. Sine of b into sine of a. Now we will multiply one quantity what we will multiply, sine of a minus b, we will multiply and we will divide. No effect. Okay, it will be same quantity, right? Same quantity we are multiplying, same quantity we are dividing. Okay, from here you should have known ki, okay, this value is constant, so sine pi by 6 value will be 1 by 2. So denominator we will just put this value sine pi by 6, 1 by 2, 2 will go up, so we will write it here 2. Okay, now the other part we will expand it, right? So sine a minus b formula we will apply. So it is sine of a into cos of b minus of sine of b into cos of a, divided by sine b into sine a. Okay, now we will separate the term. We will divide sine a cos b divided by this quantity, then minus sine b cos a divided by this quantity. So when we will separate, it will become sine a and sine a will cancel out from here. It will become cos b by sine b, that will be cot b, and then here it will become minus of sine b cancel, it will become cot of a, and we will place the value, now. So it will become 2 into cot of b. What we have taken b? We have taken the b value as pi by 4 cot of pi by 4 plus r minus 1 pi by 6. Okay, so this is your cot b minus of cot a, so it will become pi by 4 plus r pi by 6, right? We got the general term tr. Now we will start calculating t1. Okay, r is going from 1 to 13, so we will calculate t1, t2, t3, and we will see what is coming. So our tr is coming 2 into cot of pi by 4 plus r minus 1 by 6 pi, and then minus of cot pi by 4 plus r pi by 6. Okay, place the value t1. T1 will become 2 times of cot pi by 4. Here it will become 0. Here it will become cot pi by 4 plus of pi by 6. Okay, now start putting the value 2. So 2 cot of pi by 4 minus of cot pi by 4, here it will become pi by 4 plus pi by 6. Now we have to place 2, so 2 minus 1 will become 1, this value, and here it will come cot of pi by 4 plus 2 pi by 6. Similarly t3 also you can calculate. So you can observe that it is forming a telescopic series. What is telescopic series? So one term will cancel out from every term. Okay, one term will cancel out. So it will become pi by 6 plus of pi by 4 plus of pi by 6. Pi by 4 plus of pi by 6. Right. Similarly, you will go up to t13, and you can clearly observe that these terms are getting cancelled. This value minus mein, here it is in plus, cancel out. Here it will again cancel out, and similarly whatever will come here. So here what will come? Cot of pi by 4, place value 13, so it will become 13 minus 1, that is 12 pi by 6, and minus of, here you place 13, so it will become cot of pi by 4 plus of 13 pi by 6. Okay, so again this value is cancelling, so again this value and this value will cancel out. When you will add all the terms, up to t13, what will be coming? It is 2 into cot pi by 4, that value will be 1, and this value will come, which is cot of pi by 4 plus, you can write 2 pi plus pi by 6. 13 pi by 6, what can you write? 2 pi plus pi by 6. So 2 pi you can just ignore, because it will be the same value. So cot of pi by 4 plus means 45 plus 30, 75. So if I convert it to tan, so what will be this value? Tan of 15 value, you know, right? You can just place that value here. So it will become 2 into 1 minus of root 3 minus 1 by 1 plus of root 3. You can simplify and you can get the answer. So from here I don't think it should be difficult. Yes, again the correct answer is given by Paplujan. Okay, very good. So what should be the answer? The answer is coming B. Okay, the answer will come B, which is 2 into root 3 minus 1. Okay, 2 into root 3 minus 1. You can simplify and you can get it easily. So again this question, I will say calculation wise it was medium, but idea you will get instantly. If you are solving PYQ, you will get the idea instantly, right? So good. Okay, now we will move ahead and we can see the next question. It is area under the curve. So regularly you can see in every shift there is one question from area under the curve, right? And if you are able to draw the diagram, it is well and fine, but if you will see here, it is little bit difficult, right? But if you know 1 by y square plus 1 graph, then you can find it easily. Even though if you don't know, then also no issue. There will be this parabola, x is equal to y square by 2. It is a parabola, so graph will be like this. Okay, and if you know this curve, then this graph is okay like this. Okay, it is like this. Both are even function with respect to this Why? So it will be symmetric about x-axis, symmetric about x-axis, and we will be very smart. We will be very smart to calculate this area. Okay, we will not go. We will find the point of intersection, then we will calculate this x-axis way. We will not calculate. We will not calculate area with x-axis. We will directly go. We will directly go on this y-axis area. So directly you can see this is your y1 and this is your y2. So directly you can calculate area is equal to y2 minus of y1 or y1 minus of y2, y1 minus of y2 dx. Okay, dy, sorry, dy you can do. Okay, so that will become, and if you want to calculate area from this point 0 to, suppose this is a, then it is 0 to a, then it will become 2 times 0 to a, because of the symmetry, because of the symmetry. So now we will place the value y1 and y2, right? So this will become 2 0 to a, and y1 is 1 by y square plus 1, 1 by y square plus 1, and then minus of y square by 2. Okay, if you don't know what is it is going to come, तो इसमें क्या करो, mod लगा दो. ठीक है, just put the mod. Now we need only point of intersection. We want point of intersection. Okay, missing Karan sir. Okay, very nice. So tomorrow Karan sir will also join. So okay, striker. Okay, so tomorrow you can come, you can visit, then Karan sir will be also joining this session. Okay, so now next we can calculate this point of intersection. We can calculate this point of intersection. So what will be the point of intersection? It is 1 by y square plus 1 is equal to y square by 2. Y square by 2. Y square we can place t, right? T we can place, so it will become 1 by t plus 1 t by 2. If you can directly guess, now you can to solve, right? You can directly multiply it, it will become a quadratic equation. So it is t square plus t minus of 2 is equal to 0, t plus 2 and t in plus minus 1 is equal to 0. So t will be either 1 or minus 2, 1 or minus 2. Obviously y square cannot be minus 2, y square cannot be minus 2, so y square will be equal to 1. So this value will be either 1 or minus 1, minus 1 to 1. So a value we will place is 0 to 1. It is 1 by y square plus 1 minus of y square by 2 dy. Integrate it. It is very simple, right? It will be tan inverse of y, and here it will become y cube by 6. So it is 0 to 1. You can place that value here. When you will place tan inverse of 1, pi by 4 will come. When you will place here 1, so 1 by 6 will come. So it is 2 into pi by 4 minus of 1 by 6. When you will place 0, tan inverse 0, 0 will come. And when you will place 0 here, it is going to come 0. So 0, so no need to multiply or put anything. So directly you can calculate this value. It is pi by 2 minus of 1 by 3. So this is going to be your answer. This is going to be your answer. So again, if you know the curve or you don't know the curve, both cases you can calculate this area by directly. If you don't know the curve, you just put mod here, put modulus here. Whatever is you are going to calculate, only one point of intersection is coming, so you can directly apply this. Okay, okay. Now we will see another question. So this is again easy question. If you know the formula, you will directly calculating this. Now this question, again same kind of question came in that 24th January shift also, second shift. Okay, midpoint is given and you have to find the chord. Okay, okay, so DP sir rocks. Okay, thank you. Okay, how long will this take? So okay, it will take, let's see, we don't know how much time it will take, but we are explaining it very elaborate manner, so it will take little bit time. Question is question na parabola na sir? Okay, this question is parabola. Okay, previous question one graph is parabola. Okay, good. That was parabola, but area under the curve, it is you can say it was, okay, area under the curve. Yes, that is correct, Sirisha. Okay, so now we will see. So x square by 9 plus y square by 4 is equal to 1. Midpoint of the curve is midpoint of the chord is given, so you can write the equation of chord. right? So there is one ellipse here, there is one ellipse here, then one chord is here whose midpoint is given, that is root 2 and 4 by 3. Okay, if midpoint is given, you can directly write the equation of chord. You can directly write the equation of chord. Once you know the curve chord equation, you can solve with this ellipse. You can solve with this ellipse and you can find the point of intersection. Suppose it is A and B. Once point of intersection comes, then you can apply the distance formula. You can apply the distance formula and you can solve it. Okay, so nice. Yes, T is equal to S11. Very good, very nice, Shirisa. So that equation is T is equal to S11. T is equal to S11. Now how do we calculate T? We just replace x square with xx1 and y square with y1. So let's do it. So it will, if you will replace x1, so it will become root 2x by 9 plus of that 4 by 3 into y, 4 by 3 into y divided by 4 minus of 1, and S11 means directly you will place the point here. You will place the point here. So what will be the point? Root 2, you place it here, so it will become 2 by 9, and then plus you place the value here, so 16 by 9 divided by 4, so it will be 16 by 9 divided by 4, so 4 by 9 minus 1. This value cancel, right? So now here it will become root 2x by 9 plus of y by 3, because 4 and 4 will cancel out, and here it will become 2 by 9 plus 4 by 9, that is 6 by 9, which is 2 by 3. We will multiply 9 throughout. Okay, when we will multiply 9, it will become root 2x plus of 3y is equal to 6, is equal to 6. Now from here, either you take x or you take y value, you simplify with the equation of ellipse, right? You can simplify it with the equation of ellipse. So obviously I will try to take the value of x. Okay, I will tell you later why I am taking that, because this root 2 is coming in denominator. When you will square it, again 2 will come. It will become very simple, right? So you will place this value in the equation of ellipse, in the equation of ellipse. So let's do that. So it will become, or you can take 3 common as well. 3 common if you will take, it will come root 2, right? And when you will square that value, 9 and 9 will get cancelled. So बहुत ही simple आ जाएगा, right? So now we will take that quantity for x and we will place in this equation. So it will become 9 and cancel, and then 2 minus of y divided by 2, here a square will come, then y square by 4 is equal to, y square by 4 is equal to how much? 1 will come, 1 will come. Okay, so it will become 4 minus of 4y plus of y square divided by 2 plus of y square by 4 is equal to 1. Now we will multiply 4. We will multiply 4. So it will become 8 minus of 8y plus of 2y square plus of y square is equal to 1. It is 3y square minus of 8y, sorry, 4, right? So when it will come this side, it will become plus of 4 is equal to 0. So 4 into 3, 12. When you will factorize it, 6 and 2 will come, right? So 3y square minus of 6y minus of 2y plus of 4 is equal to 0. You place that value, take 3y common, so it will become y minus 2, and then take minus 2 common, so y minus 2 is equal to 0. So directly what can you say? It is y is equal to 2 by 3 or y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2 by 3 or y is equal to 2. Now take this y value here and you can get the value of x. So x value will come when you will put 2, 2 minus of 2, 0. So 0 will come corresponding to y is equal to 2. X will come 0, and when you will place the value of y as 2 by 3. When you will place 2 by 3, then let's check what is coming. So it will come 2 into 2 minus of 2 by 3 divided by root 2. So it is 6 minus of 2, 4. So 2 root 2 will come. X value will come 2 root 2. So what we have 2 points? We have 2 points as 2 root 2 comma of 2 by 3 and 0 comma 2. We can directly find the result, right? Length we can find. So how much is the length coming? 28, 21, 8 I think it is. Let's check. Okay, so now we will apply the distance formula. Now we will apply the distance formula and it will become 2 root 2 minus 0. So 8 will come, and 2 by 3 minus of 2, so 6 minus 4, so it is 16 by 9 will come. Under root of that, so it is 72 plus 88 by 9 under root. So it is 2, you can take 4, 22 by 9. What is the question here? Question here is 2 root alpha by 3. So how much it is coming? It is coming 2 root 22 by 3. So obviously alpha is what? Alpha is 22. So this is the correct answer. This is the correct answer, right? Okay. So again, you can see the calculation is there, but if you apply the formula and doing the calculations correct, then it is not a very difficult question. But calculation wise, it was lengthy, so you can say it is medium type of question. Medium type of question, right? Okay, yes, Shirisa is correct. That is 22 answer. Good. Okay. Now we will move ahead and we will see. Okay, this question is very nice question. Okay, you should be knowing the how to calculate maximum, how to calculate the range. Basically range, how to calculate, that you should know, because what they are saying, they have given one function, f of x is one function between 0 to 3. You have to consider that restricted domain. In this domain, what is the range? That is your a. From 0 to 3, if you will draw the diagram, this is going to be the range. A is what? Range. Okay, and here you can take any value from 0 to infinity, then the codomain is b. Codomain is b, and they are saying they are on 2, so codomain and range will be equal. So means whatever is the range of this function, that is set A, and whatever is the range of this function, that is your set B. Okay, now we have to calculate the range of both the functions. Why we have to consider? Because they are asking what is the value of x which is integer, and those belongs to the range of function f and g. Okay, so we will first take this function f of x. We will take, it is a cubic it is a cubic function, right? 15x square plus of 36x plus of 7. This is your function, right? What should we take the domain? Domain is 0 to 3. So any cubic function, if you will draw the graph, this kind of graph it is going to come. When the coefficient of the higher leading coefficient is positive, this kind of graph will come. So obviously the leading coefficient is how much? 2. It is positive, so it will be this kind of graph. So one minimum you will get and one maximum you will get. Okay, let's see where you are getting those values. Okay, so we will differentiate. For that we will differentiate. Okay, here it will come 6 into x square. When you will differentiate, here it will come 30x and then plus of 36. Okay, so f dash of x, to get where is maxima or minima point, if you want to know, you will directly do dash equal to 0. So what is the dash here? 6 you can take common. X square minus of 5x plus of 6 is equal to 0. So x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 2 and 3. Okay, 6 directly we have taken common and send it on other side. Okay, so x is equal to 2 and 3. So obviously at 2 it will be maxima and 3 it will be minima. They are saying between 0 to 3. So 0 will be this side and 3 is here. So now we will check which one is the maximum and which one is the minimum. So we will calculate f of 0. You calculate, what is the answer? F of 0 is 0, 0, 0 and 7 will come. Okay, f of 2 you calculate. And tell me what is the answer for f of 2. Anyone? Calculate f of 2. Let's see. F of 2 is how much? Anyone? Okay, so f of 2 is, let's see, it is 16 minus of 60, and then here it will be 72 plus of 7. So 12, 18, 35, it is coming 35, right? 35. Similarly f of 3 you can calculate. So when you will calculate f of 3, how much it is coming? Yes, it is coming 34 it is coming. Okay, 34. So obviously you can see what should be the range. It should be 7 to 35. 7 to 35 should be the range for. So this a value is nothing but how much? 7 to 34. Okay, 7 to 34. Now we will calculate this v value. V value you can see x to the power 2025. All the numbers are positive. All the numbers are positive, 0 to infinity. So this quantity will be also positive, right? Now if you will see, the denominator is little bit more. Okay, x to the power of 2025 plus 1 means denominator is more and numerator is less. Denominator is more and numerator is less. So obviously this value will be less than 1. But when you will put 0, it is going to be 0. So 0 to 1, 1, it will be open. So this is going to be your range for second function. Range for second function. Now we will say, after combining these two means A union B. A union B. What is A union B? A union B will be 0 to 1 union 7 to 35. Okay, how many integers are coming? So if you will take from here 7 to 35, how many integers? 35 minus 7, 28 plus 1, 29 integers, right? And in this interval one more integer is there. 0 is one integer which is coming in this range. Okay, so total is 29 plus of 1, that is 30 points which will be integer and they will belong to range of this function, right? So I hope it is clear. So this is a question where you have to calculate, apply the maximum minima concept to get the range, and here this is directly you can get the range, okay, by analyzing this. Okay, so this question, because you have to find the range, AOD concept applying. Okay, so it is a medium kind of question. Okay, good. Yes, 7 to 35. Good, very good. Vinay Yadav, that is correct. Good. Okay, so it will take little bit time and then they will move to the next. Okay, so this is a vector question. They are confusing you. It is not a vector question. Okay, if you will consider it in 2D xy plane, if you will consider, then it will become a coordinate geometry problem, right? It will become a coordinate geometry problem. So one vector is given, or you can say one point is given. This is position vector, so you can consider it as a point. Okay, so a point coordinate is root 3 comma 1, and there is point B whose coordinates are 1 comma root 3, right? When you will join it with origin, it will become OA and OB. Now angular bisector of this you have to draw, right? Angular bisector of this you have to draw, right? So draw the angular bisector of it. Okay, now there is one point whose distance from this angular bisector is going to come 9 by root 2, right? 9 by root 2 should be coming. Okay, Karan Veer sir has joined the chat, so those who were missing, okay, Karan sir, thank you sir. Okay, so now this point is there, right? So what is this point? This point is saying a comma 1 minus of a comma 1 minus of a, right? So now from this point, the distance of this angular bisector is how much? 9 by root 2. So what is the angular bisector equation? We can directly calculate, right? This equation you can see that slope is 1 by root 3, or root 3. Okay, I have drawn a little bit wrong. This one should be 1 comma root 3 and this one should be root 3 comma 1. Okay, this B point should be root 3 comma 1 and this point should be 1 comma root 3, so that this angle is 30 degree and this angle is 60 degree. If you will draw the angular bisector, what angle it should form? It is 45 degree, and if it is 45 degree passing through origin, this is the equation of the angular bisector, right? So what is the equation? It is x minus y is equal to 0. Right? Now from this line, the distance of this point should be 9 by root 2. So directly you know how to calculate the distance, right? So distance is how much? It is mod of, just place the point here. So a minus of 1 minus a by root 2, right? This distance is given 9 by root 2. So 9 by root 2 is equal to a minus a plus a. So 2a minus 1 mod divided by root 2, root 2 cancel. So 2a minus 1 should be equal to plus minus 9. Okay, when you will take plus, it is going to be 5. When you will take a minus, it is going to be minus 4. So this is your correct answer. This is your correct answer, right? So this question, if you understand, this is vector, means, okay, misleading. It is not a vector question. If you will convert it into 2D coordinate geometry, it will become really very simple, right? So this is a coordinate geometry problem and easy problem. Okay, fine. Now we will take, okay, very simple question, because we know how to solve it, right? That garden later you have to arrange, and they have given the condition. What is the condition? Vowels are not together. Okay, so if you will take that, so how many vowels are there? A is one vowel and E is vowel. Other than that, all are your consonant, right? So how many ways you can arrange? The total number of ways to arrange, total number of words you can form is factorial 6, right? Factorial 6. And now vowels should not be together, so obviously where you will fill it, you will fill them in gap. So how many gaps are there? 5. So select any two you select for those vowels. So 5C2, and again vowel will arrange in factorial 2 ways, and these letters will be arranging in factorial 5 ways. So this is our event. Okay, whatever we want, this is the number of ways. Now what is the probability? Directly you will divide these two, right? So probability will become, it is 5C2, that is 10 into 2 into factorial 4 divided by 6 into 5 into factorial 4, that is factorial 6. These two cancel, 5 into 2 and then 2, 3. So 2 by 3 is the correct answer, right? So 2 by 3 into correct answer. So again, this is very regular question. Everyone solve this in classroom, right? Everyone solve in the classroom. Okay, all question well explained, Rana sir. Okay, Rana sir, right? Okay, so Rana sir will also come. You can. So now this is your answer. So you can see regular kind of problem is coming, right? Everyone solve this question in this kind of question in class, right? So it is not very so tough, it is very simple problem, right? Okay, so you have called Rana sir, so let's see. A is correct answer, Sirisa is correct. So let's solve. Rana sir come, and remaining question I will solve later. Okay, how many questions are left in mathematics? 1, 2, 3. Okay, ठीक है. Okay sir, Rana sir.
Yeah. Yes sir.
Okay sir.
तो बच्चों ने याद कर लिया.
हाँ,
How was it sir in mathematics?
Mathematics, you can see some questions are easy, coming very fast, but some questions are still lengthy compared to the previous shifts. These questions are little bit easier side. Okay,
Okay.
compared to previous, but
shift.
still it is moderate to tough. Some questions are easy, otherwise there is no sense of taking exam.
Correct.
So some questions are easy, but still some questions are in moderate to tough level. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the same thing is also going with the chemistry also, sir. Let's see what about this chemistry part. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Just few of the organic and physical questions. Just a minute. What is it? Shift 1? It is shift 1. Just a minute. Okay. Organic. Okay. Okay. Okay, so class, sorry. Okay, so bachcha log, everyone, just see. Now there is a question we have here from physical chemistry. The frequency of moving electron for single electron species in nth orbit is proportional to. Just it is. Sorry. Acha, this is chemistry only. Atomic structure question. Acha. The same question came in physics also. Okay. This is, but it is given in physical chemistry. Okay. Maybe. Okay. As physics sir is saying that the same question has come in physics also. Though I think atomic structure is here. It is modern physics. Here it is atomic structure. If sir has told, I will just again remind you that what was that? The frequency of moving electron. What we want frequency. Everyone we know that frequency is equals to is. You know that it is equals to 1 by t. T is what? Time period, and time period what we know. We just, as I tell in the class, we all know that time is equals to, what is time? Time equals to distance by velocity. So distance here, if you see that if it is a circular orbit, what we can say? 2 pi r by the velocity v, and r is what? Rn, and what is that v? V is Vn. So what we can say? Tn, that is the time period in the nth orbit of the nth Bohr's orbit will be 2 pi Rn by Vn. So what we can say? We know that what Rn and Vn is directly proportional to Zn and N. How they are related to Z and N? So R is directly proportional to, everyone we know that, N square by Z. And what about V? It is equals to Z by N. So what it will be equal to? It will be directly proportional to, directly we can say that N cube by Z square. What is that? It is but T. T is directly proportional to N cube by Z square. So therefore, what about nu? Nu will be equals, is inversely proportional to T. So what will go? It will be going like directly proportional to Z square by N cube. So answer will be somewhere here, Z square by N cube. So that is how you can see. This is one of the most important point in atomic structure. If you just go by atomic structure, the most important point I can say that before modern part, or you can say Schrodinger's wave equation, will be this Bohr's atomic model. Very important. You have to remember always Rn, Vn and En relationship. अगर आपको याद है, तो you can just find out other relationships very easily. Which is correct order of energy? So what about this?
फिजिक्स सेलेस्टियल के नाम से आपका है क्या अकाउंट यूट्यूब पे?
All okay. Someone has given answer B. Yes, that is correct. Perfect. Sirisha. Okay. Which is correct order of energy following subshell? Okay. So what we can see that here it is asking for energy of the following subshell. Acha, energy of the following subshell, if it is asking, means it is asking where. So if it is not given anything, so we have to consider it as multi-electronic system is there. There it is, multi-electronic system. Okay. If it is not given, then we have to consider it. If it is given, especially that there is single electron system, it will be a completely different question. But if it is multi-electronic system, what is that rule? That is the, for energy, we just go by N plus L, or that is also of Bohr's principle, N plus L rule. The more the N plus L value, the more will be the energy. The lesser will be the energy. So what we can say, for 1s, it is for S, what is the N L value? It is 0. What is N value? 1. 1 plus 0 is how much? 1. For 2s it is how much? 2. For 3d it is how much? 3 plus 2. That is 3 plus 2 is 5, and here 3 plus 1 is 4. No, here it is wrong. So how it is going? I hope you all can see that 1s 1, 2s 2, 3p 4, 3d 5. So of course it is going correct. So C will be the correct answer without any doubt from N plus L rule. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. But what if it is a single electron system? For single electron system, though, in the question it should be very well specified that whether it is a single electron system or multi-electronic system. If it is single electronic system, it goes something like that. For single electron system, what happens? The energy only depends on N value. N is what? I hope everyone you know that. What is N? Here, principal quantum number. Why it happens? Because in single electron system there is not going to be any electron repulsion. So what happens? There is no splitting of the orbit. So always remember, if it is single electron system, like what are the single electron system? It may be H, it may be He plus, it may be, everyone you know that, even you can go up to Fe plus 25, anything that is having one single electron. Yes or no? Okay. So now the next question here we have, how many of you got the correct answer? C, option C. Yes, for sure it is correct. Yes, Sirisha is giving correct answer. 75% of weight by weight concentration HNO3 solution where the density is given this is present. Okay. We have HNO3 solution which is having mass by mass percentage is 75% and density is given this. Find volume of this solution required to prepare a solution which contains 30 gram of HNO3. How we can solve it? Just if you see, just you can solve it by the logic. Consider what is given here, 75% weight by weight concentration. What is the weight by weight percentage concentration ka formula or definition? The definition goes like that: mass of the solute per 100 gram of solution. Yes or no? So how much of mass of the solute is there? 75 gram. So therefore what we can say, 75 gram of HNO3 is present in 100 gram of solution. If 75 gram of HNO3 is present in 100 gram of solution, what we can say, 1 gram of HNO3 will be there. What it is asking for? Because it is asking for to prepare a solution of 30 gram of HNO3. तो चलिए भाई देखते हैं. तो 1 gram of HNO3 will be there in just see that it will be there in, you can say, first of all we are finding out mass. Why are we finding out mass? With the help of mass and the density we can find out volume, and it is asking for last thing, that is volume. Yes, it is asking for volume. And we all know that volume is equals to what? Volume equals to mass by density. So volume of solution will be equals to mass of solution by density of solution. So let's find out. So 1 gram of HNO3 will be present in 100 by 75 gram of solution. So what we can say, it is asking for 30. Just unitary method, just use unitary method, very easy. So just cancel it, 4, 3, it will be 4 by 3, cancel, it is how much? 40 gram of solution. Okay, so 40 gram of solution is there. Now it is asking for how much of volume. So therefore easy answer, volume will be equals to mass by density. What is the mass here? 40. What is the density here? Density is given 1.25. 1.25 we can consider as 5 by 4. 5 by 4. Yes or no? Yeah. So 40 by 5 by 4. Cancel it. How many times? 8. 8 4s are 32. So 32 milliliter of the volume will be there. So what is the answer here? The answer should be here 32. 32. Okay. Next. For the following elementary reaction. Okay. So very important point here in this reaction, it is giving the most important point in the initial only, it is giving, it is elementary reaction. Elementary reaction stands for, any elementary reaction is single step reaction, and if something is single step reaction, what happens in elementary or single step reaction? The order is same as molecularity. What happens? Order becomes same as molecularity here. Okay, chalo. ये कब होगा? Only for elementary or simple or one step reaction. So A plus B equals to C plus D. So here we can see that in this reaction, what are the reactants? A and B. How many moles of this is taken? 1 mole, 1 mole. So 1 plus 1 is how many moles? Of course it is going to be 2 moles. So 2 moles. So 2 moles. अच्छा एक बात बताओ, अगर 2 moles अगर आपके reactants हैं, तो यानी आपको क्या, आप क्या बोल सकते हो? और what we can say कि 2 molecules of the reactants are taking place, are reacting with each other. So therefore molecularity becomes 2. So same will be the order. Chalo. What and how we can write the rate law expression for that? Everyone, we all know that for the reaction R equals to K, and whatever are the reactants, what are the reactant? A, and other is B. Acha. So A raised to the power whatever is the order with respect to A. What is the order with respect to A? It is 1. What is the order with respect to B? It is also 1. Why? Because we know that here order will be same as molecularity. And for this molecularity is how much? 1. And for this molecularity is also 1. We all can see that. How? Now it is given, if the volume is reduced to 1/3 of the initial volume, the rate of the reaction will be. Okay. So means it is asking for if the volume becomes, means V2 becomes P1 by 3. So everyone you know that concentration is inversely proportional to volume. So if volume becomes, if V2 becomes V by 3, then concentration C2 will become, or you can say it will become just thrice, because we know that it just has the opposite relationship. So C2 will be equals to 3 times of C1, 3 times of C1. Acha, so concentration of what will become 3 times? Concentration of both A and B will become 3 times. So as the volume will become 1/3, the concentration of both will become 3 times. So A will become, so what we can say, it was R1. So R2 will be equals to K. K is a constant. A will become how much? 3A. What will be the effect on B? It will also become 3B. Power is how much? 1, 1. So it is how much? We all know that 3, 3. It is constant outside. So 9K A into B. So how much it is? R2. So it is something that we have already seen. It was equals to K. It was equals to R1. So 9 times of R1. So R2 equals to 9 times R1. 9 times R1. Okay. Okay. So what we can say? So if volume reduced to 1/3, so यहाँ पर option will be D. Option will be D. Anyone giving answer? Yes, Srisha. Again, you are correct. Now let's see few of the things. Analysis of the physical chemistry of the question that we have got. Atomic structure. Atomic structure questions were very easy. You all can see. We just saw that. Mole concept question, it was also, you can say, easy to medium. And chemical kinetics question, it is also, I think, the very basics. In the initial days only we study about rate law expression. Everyone we know how to solve such questions. Acha, now we are going to talk about organic chemistry. Let's find out what are the questions, we have got. So by and large we can see that questions are not coming very difficult. It is not even becoming tricky, but by now we have seen that in organic chemistry they have increased the level. They have made the questions better. Now there is a question given CH3 C triple bond CH PDC H2, okay, giving A, and then ozone. Here it is trying to, acha, means ozonolysis. You have to do ओजोनोलिसिस. अच्छा, अगर ओजोनोलिसिस कराना है तो आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड इट. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आप इसको क्या करा दो? पार्शियल रिडक्शन. बता दो भाई क्या कराना है आपको. बॉन्ड ब्रेक करो. H H व्हाट विल बिकम? CH3 CH डबल बॉन्ड CH2. नाउ व्हाट वी हैव टू डू? ओजोन एंड जिंक इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ वाटर. अगर आपने यहां से रिएक्शन इसका ओजोनोलिसिस कराया तो व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन ओजोनोलिसिस टेक्स प्लेस? Just break the double bond and give oxygen. What it will be converting into? CH3 C double bond OH plus यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? HC double bond OH. We all can see that here what we have got? Acetaldehyde and formaldehyde. Acetaldehyde and formaldehyde. It was a very easy, you can say that it's a routine type of question that JEE Mains keeps on asking. Yes. So what will be A? A will be nothing but we have prop1 in or propene, and same is for after ozonolysis. What we get? We got formaldehyde and acetaldehyde, right? So alkene, ethanol and methanol. Yes, team 710, 100% you are correct. Perfect. Okay, so team 710 is telling, sir, options given were different, but answer is 9. Okay. 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 So let's see next question. See, because it is all memory based question class, so we just are depending on whatever we are getting, right? And whatever is the questions we are getting, on that basis we are giving you solutions. Though even if the question is not same, but still we can expect that it will be almost same, right? So or among the following, how many will give benzoic acid on oxidation with KMnO4? What is the concept? The concept is very, you can say, what is concept here? It's easy concept. Again, if you have any time here, such kind of question are there. If you have to make it benzoic acid, benzoic acid kaise? How can you get that? You can get benzoic acid only when there is alpha hydrogen present with respect to benzene ring, with respect to benzene ring. Chaliye aaye, let's see that where the alpha hydrogens are there. So always that part, if there is benzylic position, agar benzylic position pe there is hydrogen available, it will convert into benzoic acid. So is this benzylic position? Yes. Is there alpha hydrogen? Yes, there is 3 alpha hydrogen. Is this benzylic position? Yes. Is there alpha hydrogen? Yes, there is present. Is this benzylic position? Yes, there is alpha hydrogen. Yes. Is this benzylic position? Yes, but is there any alpha hydrogen? No. So therefore it will not convert it into benzoic acid. What about this? Is this benzylic position? Yes. Is there alpha hydrogen? Yes. So therefore it will also convert into what will happen here? Rest of the part will be broken and this part will convert into COOH. So what we see here, also we have this alpha hydrogen on the benzylic position. For sure it is correct. What about this? No, here we do not have. What about this? Acha, okay. Now see, this is a very good option here given. Now in this question you will see that, sir, there are alpha hydrogen available here also and here also. So what we will say? Okay, will we say this, is it benzoic acid? No, it is not a benzoic acid because it has given benzoic acid. Benzoic acid because it has mentioned it specifically. So therefore it will not convert. Basically it will convert into something like that, COOH, PH, COOH, but this is not benzoic acid, so will not consider it as the correct option. So how many of them are there? You can just find out and you can, so these are very easy questions, you can solve them anytime, you know. So whoever has got practice of JEE Mains PYQs, they would have seen such kind of question many times, right? Chalo, aage badhenge. Next, here we have to identify A and B. What is given here? We have, so there is a alkene and there is a benzene ring. Chalo, let's see what are the things we have got. HCl, you are giving HCl. First of all, I would like to ask you, what will happen here? Here we have H plus and Cl minus. In HCl is in the form of H plus and Cl minus. So what we'll do? Can we do the addition here? Yes, but how it will all go? First of all, there is a possibility either these electrons will attack on HN or this. So everyone, I think we all know that, said which is from where it is easily can be attacked. Of course the attack will be easily from this. Why? Because this is there already in the resonance. So if we have the possibility to attack from here, what will happen? First of all, HN will be attacking and then there will be formation of the more stable carbocation. Basically in such question we just directly do Markovnikov addition. But in Markovnikov addition we have to also see that whether there is any kind of rearrangement, cationic rearrangement or not. But here what we will see, is there any kind of rearrangement or not? Let's see. So HCl, so H plus and Cl minus is there. So where H plus will go, where Cl minus will go? The question's answer is very simple. Whatever is the negative part of the addendum, that here addendum is what? HCl. Cl is there in the form of Cl minus, so negative part of the addendum, it will go to the more, you can say, more substituted carbon. Now the answer for you will be, sir, because it is also same, it is also same. So how can we say? Here we can just go on the basis of more stable carbocation. We can go on the basis of more stable carbocation. So chalo dekho zara, what will happen if electrons go to this one and here it becomes positive? So is it more stable, or if the electron goes from here to here, negative comes here and positive comes here, then it is more stable? For sure everyone can understand that this positive is more stable. Why it is so stable? Because it is benzylic position and positive charge or carbocation on benzylic position is going to be more stabilized. So chalo bhai, everyone, first of all, what will happen? Negative 2 H plus. Here we have H, and what is there? We have positive. What we have to attack from here? Cl minus. What will be formation? Formation of chloride, chlorine here. Now this is product A. Now on product A, what is the reaction we are given with? AgCN. Now we all know that, because this, I think the same type of question is coming again and again. I think in this shift, or we can say in January attempt only, they have asked the same kind of question twice or thrice for sure. So what they are asking the question they are asking from here, like that. So whenever there is ambidentate nucleophile is there, from there they are asking question, like cyanide is there. So cyanide can attack from both carbon as well as nitrogen. But here, when it attacks from carbon side, or when it attacks from nitrogen side, it is something that we have to remember. Let's say there is KCN. So KCN is having the, you can say it is type of ionic, or sodium cyanide is there, so it will also be ionic. So if they are ionic, so how it will be looking like? C triple bond N, and the negative charge will be there on carbon, and nitrogen will have a lone pair. So if it can attack from nitrogen or carbon, so we can see that carbon is having negative charge. So for sure we can see that this is going to be a better nucleophilic position. So this will be a better nucleophile than this nitrogen here. So attack will be from carbon. So here in case of NaCN or KCN, this will be forming cyanide. But what about if AgCN is given? So here it will be given RCN. So if RCl plus KCN or NaCN is there, it will be giving RCN. But what about if this is RCl or RX plus AgCN? Here we can see that here that nitrogen has the lone pair. So attack will be from the nitrogen side. So it will be forming RNC. So what will be formation here? The major product that will be forming, for sure the attack is from carbon side also, but the major product will be from the attack of the side of nitrogen. So rather than Cl, what will happen? Here Cl will go and here NC will come. So here isocyanide will be there. So A is what? This is A and this is B. This is A and B. I hope this was the question. So of course, yes, Sirisa, AgCN is covalent, correct. AgCN has mostly covalent nature, while KCN and NaCN has ionic nature. That's why the attack is from carbon side, but here the attack is from nitrogen side, right? Now the next question we have here, statement 1. This and this are ring chain isomers. So how do you find that it is ring chain isomers? First thing you have to see that whether the number of carbon, whether everything is same or not, whether molecular formula is same or not. For sure we can see that there is one ring and where there is one double bond. So therefore here also degree of unsaturation is 1. Here also du is also 1. So if du is 1 as well as the number of carbon is also, here we can say 6, here also it is 6. So what we can say, both of them are having same molecular formula. So one is having ring, one is having chain. For sure this is going to show our ring chain isomers. For sure it is very easy. I hope basics of the isomerism we study about that, structural isomerism. Next, now we have this statement 2. Here we have got one amine, here we have got another amine. This is what, 1 degree amine, and it is what, 2 degree amine. Question, are functional isomers? For sure they are functional isomers. This is something that we study in the early, you can say early of the GOC. I think in GOC also we start basic organic chemistry. There only we say that amines 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree amines are completely, they are different functional groups. So yes, 1 degree and 2 degree, they are functional isomers. Yes, it is also correct. So statement 1 and statement 2 both are correct. So here option A will be correct. Correct. Ritik Anand, yes, you are correct. Risa, you are also correct. Mahadev, you are no. D is not the correct answer. Okay, no worries. Let's see this question. Here we have got to one of the compound KOH, E2H. If there is alcoholic KOH is there. So if there is alcoholic KOH, what will be formation? Here it will be forming a better base. If there is a better base formation, so attack will rather going from the substitution, it will be going from elimination. Which elimination takes place in the presence of alcoholic KOH? alcoholic OH, what will be there? It will be elimination. अच्छा, कौन सा elimination होगा? There will be beta elimination. अच्छा, which kind of beta elimination takes place? Anti or syn? Of course, we know that it is anti elimination takes place. चलिए भाई, यहाँ पर let's see that what are the things we have here. Bromine के beta, there is one beta carbon, this is alpha carbon, this is beta carbon. How many of the beta carbons are there? 2 beta carbons. Is there any hydrogen on this beta carbon? Yes. Is there any hydrogen on this beta carbon? Yes. So we have two options. Either we can remove this hydrogen and this Br, or we can remove this hydrogen and this Br. So chalo, let's see what is going to be removed. So if we remove this HBr, what will be formation? See, I am forming a quick. You just see whether more stable alkene is being formed or not. Here there is one possibility if I remove this beta, and there is another possibility that if this beta hydrogen is removed. So if I remove this beta hydrogen, what will happen? Let's see. Color change कर देते हैं. Let's see. If I remove this, what will be formation? The product formed will be something like this. Yes. So which is going to be more stable? Is this alkene is more stable or this alkene is more stable? I hope everyone can say, ye to bachcha can tell me. What about this? This double bond or this double bond is in the conjugation with this benzene ring. So what we can say? That this is going to be more stable alkene. More stable alkene means what will happen? This will be the major product, and while this will be minor. This will be minor. So if it is not giving, so you do not have to think about minor. Just think about the whatever is going to be the major product. This will be the product that will be forming. So second one, correct, Shrisha, you are perfectly giving the correct answer. Okay. Perfect. Now question, Mahadev is asking, sir, where are you from? I am from India, Mahadev. So basically I am from Prayagraj, where there is right now Mahakumbh is going on, right? आइए, तो hydrocarbons, let's see the analysis. Analysis is organic chemistry के लिए. What was the analysis? Hydrocarbons से we saw that question 2. That 2 was easy to medium, moderate. Carboxylic acid, one question, that was medium. Isomerism question was very easy. And haloalkane, haloarine. देखो, again I am telling you, though we have not got the complete questions, we have not seen all the questions, but still we can make an assumption, or you can give our analysis on that basis. That trend has not changed a lot. Just one thing has become very important. It is NCERT को go through करना है, that too line by line, and read between the lines, because they are asking the question from the analytical part. Yes, sir.
So that question are from NCERT. So NCERT is going to play a vital role.
Sir, very much important role.
That very critical
Yes,
analysis.
yes, critical analysis, because NCERT, they are not asking question directly. They are asking those points from where students miss out. So this is becoming important. Though organic, I can say this time organic has not seen, we have not seen very much change into it. Whatever the type of question we are getting, we cannot say it is becoming difficult, but yeah, we can say that inorganic has become, you can say questions have become more standard. Okay, sir. Now it's maths time. I will be just opening your part.
So yes, thank you.
Yeah, sir. Okay, thank you. Again, I will be.
So we have already discussed many questions. Some questions are left, right? So let's move to the next question of mathematics. Now this is the question. Okay. So what is the question here is an isosceles triangle, right? An isosceles triangle formed by 3 lines. Obviously, it will be formed by 3 lines. Any triangle will be formed by 3 lines, right? 3 lines. It has been formed. Okay. Now they are saying one side is minus x plus of 2y is equal to 4, and the other is x plus 3y is equal to 6 and now find the sum of possible values of slopes of third. So it is forming an isosceles triangle, so obviously this angle and this angle will be equal, this both angle will be equal, right? So now we will say ki any angle which is making equal angle with two given lines. Okay, any line which is making equal angle with two given lines. What will be that line? Obviously it should be parallel to the angular bisector of this two given line, either this line or this line. If you will draw any line which is parallel to these two angular bisector, because angular bisector only makes the equal angle with the given two lines, right? So any line which is making an equal angle with these two lines will be parallel to the angular bisector, right? So now we can simply calculate the angular bisector, and whatever will be the, and if it is parallel to angular bisector, the slopes will be equal. So whatever the slopes will be for angular bisector, that only is going to be the slope of third line, right? Right or not? Yes. Lobe wise, okay. Is it fine now? Okay. So now we will see that how to calculate the angular bisector slope. So first we will directly apply that minus of x plus of 2y minus of 4 divided by root 5 is equal to plus minus the other line. We will see x plus of 3y minus of 6 divided by 1 plus of root means under root of 1 plus of 9, that is root 10. Okay, root 10. Directly you can cancel it. How many times? Root 2 times. Now you can multiply minus of root 2x plus of 2 root 2y minus of 4 root 2 is equal to plus minus x plus of 3y minus of 6, right? Now one by one you can take plus and minus, you will get two lines. Both the slopes you have to add. Okay, when you will take the first line, what is going to become? It is minus root 2 plus you take plus 2 you take, so it will become minus 1 into x, and then plus 3 will come this side, it will become 2 root 2 minus of 3 y, and then some constant will come. Okay, some constant will come. Okay, now when you will take negative sign, what it is going to come? It is going to come 1 minus of root 2x plus of that again 2 root 2 plus of 3y, and some another constant will come. Now for slope, you know, it is minus a by b, right? So minus a by b, if you will do, the slope 1 is going to come. Slope 1 is going to come when you will do minus 1 a by b. So it is root 2 plus 1 divided by 2 root 2 minus of 3. Okay, and when you will take the second line, it is going to come root 2 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2 plus of 3. You can easily add them and you can calculate what is going to be the sum of these two slopes. Okay, so I hope you can calculate. Okay, so these two are let's calculate it only. Okay, so it is root 2 plus 1, root 2 minus 1, right? So it is root 2 plus 1 by 2 root 2 plus of 3 plus of root 2 minus 1 divided by 2 root 2 minus of 3. Is that correct? Yes. It is plus here, minus here, plus here, minus here. So plus here and minus here. It is okay. Opposite I have written, right? So it is minus here, and plus here. Minus here and plus here. So take LCM, it is going to be 8 minus of 3, 5. When you will multiply it here, it is going to be 4 plus of 2 root 2 and plus 3 root 2 plus of 3. And then plus, here it is going to come 4 minus of 2 root 2, and then minus of 3 root 2 and plus of 3. These two values will cancel out. It is 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 7, 14 by 5. So 14 by 5 should be the correct answer, right? 14 by 5. So it is not in the option. So maybe some option typing error, or is there any calculation mistake? You can check and you can tell. How to download paper? We will okay, 31st it will be available on the NTA site, right? And also we will try to upload it here. Okay, we will share the drive link, you can download it from there. Okay, so let's see, we will check the calculation, or some typing error will be here, so you can do that. Now we'll move ahead. Now we will move ahead and we will see this question. Again, coordinate geometry. You can see the number of question in coordinate geometry is increasing these days, right? So if you are targeting a few easy questions, you can prepare the coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry, you should be it should be in your list. So here what they are saying, there is equation that is x square plus y square minus 8x is equal to 0. That is a circle equation, right? That is a circle equation. And then there is another equation. It is a hyperbola. It is a hyperbola. So they will intersect at 2 points. Why at 2 points? Any circle and any hyperbola, they can intersect maximum 4 points. But if you will see this one, this circle, the center is 4, 0, and it is passing through origin. So obviously only in first quadrant it can intersect this hyperbola. Okay, this side hyperbola, it will this branch it will not intersect, right? So first we will calculate this point of intersection. One point it will become A and another point it is going to be B. Now these A and B, one more point they will take on the line C. Okay, this line they will take a point C. Okay, then obviously it can be any variable point on this line. Let's take, that is the line here. Okay, random line name taking, so it is 2x minus 3y plus of 4 is equal to 0. Now C is lying on this line. So let's take it alpha comma beta. So when you will take alpha comma beta, obviously it will satisfy this line, right? Because it is on this line, right? Now if you will join A, B and C, there will be a triangle. When you will join this A, B, C, there will be a triangle. Okay, now they are asking what? The locus of centroid of triangle ABC. So now suppose this is your point G. Okay, centroid and centroid formula, you know, right? You have to find this locus. So what will you take? You will take this one as H comma K. Okay, now the only thing we have to do is calculation of this point A and B. Okay, so for that we will solve these two equations, right? Okay, see if paper and solution can upload it, please. Okay, I will try to inform the team. They will upload the paper and this discussion question and paper, they will solution they will upload. Okay, so now let's see what is the coordinate of A and B. For that we will simplify these two equations, right? So y square or minus y square value we can place from here to there. So if you will calculate minus of y square, what it is going to come? It is x square minus of 8x. We will place it here. So let's x square by 9, and then minus y square we will place this, so it will become x square minus of 8x by 4 is equal to 1. So 4x square plus of 9x square minus of 72x is equal to 36. Now we can take everything one side, so it will become 13x square minus of 72x minus of 36 is equal to 0. So 13 and 36 we have to factorize this one. So 78 and 6 will, because 13 into 6 78, 13 into 6 78 and plus of 6, that will be 72. So let's factorize it. It will become 13x square minus of 17x plus of 6x minus of 36 is equal to 0. Now 13x you can take common, so x minus of 6, and plus 6 you can take common from here, so it will become x minus of 6 is equal to 0. So obviously x is equal to what? It is 6 and minus 6 by 13. Which one we will take? Obviously which one we will take? It will be 6, because it is right hand side of this y-axis, so the positive value only we will take. So x coordinate is going to be 6 here, and here also it is going to be 6. Corresponding to 6 we will calculate the y value. You can place this value here. So y square is what? Y square is 8x minus of x square. Place this 6 here, so it will be 48 minus of 36. So obviously y is going to be coming to root 12, that is plus minus of 2 root 3. So that we will place here 2 root 3 here, and here minus of 2 root 3, right? Now centroid of this triangle is h comma k. Centroid formula: x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So here x1 plus x2, so 6 plus 6 12 plus alpha, so 12 plus alpha by 3, so that is 1 point. 12 plus alpha by 3, that is your h, right? And now for y coordinate 2 root 3 minus 2 root 3 0 plus of beta by 3. So beta by 3, that is going to be coming as k. Beta by 3 is going to be coming as, from here you can calculate this value alpha and beta, so it will become 3h minus of 12, and here beta value will become 3k. Now alpha and beta, where it lies? It lies on this line, right? So you can directly place this alpha and beta here and you can satisfy this line. Okay, so alpha and beta will be, I am going to substitute in this line equation. So 2x minus of 3y, 2x minus of 3y. So it is 2x minus of 3y. So 2x, x के जगह पे क्या रखेंगे? Alpha plus 3y. So it is 3k plus 4. Okay, so 2x minus 3y plus 4. 2x minus 3y plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 0. So it will become 6h minus of 24 minus of 9k plus of 4 is equal to 0. At last we will replace h and k with x and y. So it will become 6x minus of 9y plus of 20 minus of 20, right? Minus of 20 is equal to 0. So this is your answer. So you can see option A is correct, option A is correct, right? Option A is correct. So again, this is not easy. Calculation wise you can see it is a little bit tough and it is tricky also. Now a student will be confused whether this locus or this locus, right? So obviously we have to find the locus of centroid, so that we will take h comma k. Some student will assume this one is h and k and they might do mistake. Okay, so I will say this question is your medium level question. Okay, so see if okay, Rator, how, hi, hello. Okay, so now this question is medium level, so very nice question. Okay, locus question, simple but yet very calculative and confusing. Okay, now the next question they are asking from binomial theorem. Binomial theorem, again one question every session it is coming, right? Every shift one question is coming. So you can see they are saying that coefficient, actually it is binomial coefficient of three consecutive terms of this expansion are in GP. Expansion are in GP. So let's say they have given this TR. So what will be TR? It is going to be coming 12C R minus 1, B to the power of R minus 1, A to the power of 12 minus R minus 1, right? TR plus 1, it is going to come 12CR, B to the power R, A to the power of 12 minus R. Okay, and TR plus 2, it is going to come 12CR plus 1, and then A to the power of 12 minus R minus 1, so 11 minus R, B to the power of R plus 1. Here 13 minus R will come. So now they are saying these are in GP. So obviously TR plus 1, not binomial coefficient, it is coefficient only. Okay, so all the coefficients we will take. So it is going to come that 12 and then TR into TR plus 2. You can place this value here. So when you will multiply these two, R minus 1, R plus of 1. So what power it will come? It is going to be coming R square minus of 1. I think binomial coefficient only you have to take. Binomial coefficient only we will take. Okay, so coefficient only we will place here. So it is going to come 12CR whole square is equal to 12CR minus 1 into 12CR plus 1. 12CR plus 1. We can simplify it. Okay, so this is nothing but 12CR into 12CR. So 12 factorial divided by 12 minus R factorial into R factorial into again we will write this value 12 factorial divided by 12 minus of R factorial into R factorial is equal to, here this side it will become 12 factorial divided by 12 minus R minus 1. So it is 13 minus R factorial, 13 minus R factorial into R minus of 1 factorial into 12 factorial divided by 11 minus R factorial into R plus of 1 factorial. So 12 factorial cancels from both side. Okay, now 12 minus R and 13 minus R, which one is greater? Obviously 13 minus R is greater, so this will be left out. Okay, factorial R and factorial R minus 1, obviously factorial R is greater, so this will be left out. Here 11 minus R, 12 minus R, this will be left, this will be cancelled out, and again R factorial will cancel out, R plus 1 will be there. So what is left here? there it is left that 1 by r into 12 minus r is equal to that side it is 1 by 13 minus r and then r plus of 1. From here you can calculate the value of r, right? From here you can calculate the value of r. So let's calculate what is the answer coming for r. So everyone just calculate and tell me. Anyone calculated? Okay, let's simplify and calculate. So what they are saying, the p, the number of all possible value of r. So it is going to be a quadratic equation. Directly sum of the roots we have to calculate. That will become your p value, right? So you can take this one, this equation. You can take 1 by 12r minus r square, 1 by 12r minus of r square is equal to, this side it is 13r minus r, so 12r, so minus of r square, 12r minus of r square, and then the constant part is 13 into 1, so it is 13 plus of 13, cross multiply, so r square with minus sign, plus of 12r minus plus of 13 is equal to 12r plus of r square, minus of r square, right? What it is coming, माइनस ऑफ आर स्क्वायर, आर सारा कैंसिल ही हो जा रहा है. देखो एक बार क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे, 12 r minus 1, 13 minus r will be left, here r plus 1 will be left, here r will be left, and here 12 minus r. So minus r square and minus r square getting cancelled out. So what is the value of r? Everyone just try to calculate. Anyone calculated? 10% से नीचे सारे ऑप्शन, 10% से नीचे. Okay. So let's check what is the answer of it. R का वैल्यू एक बार कैलकुलेट करो. And here this is 4. Okay, this is 4. 3 to the power of 1 by 4 plus 3 to the power of 4 to the power of 1 by 3 to the power of 12, and you have to get the rational terms. Rational terms कितना होगा, इन दोनों का LCM ले लो, इन दोनों का LCM ले लो, कितना आ जाएगा 12. So either R will be 0 or means first term or the last term. Only the 12. R value should be 12. So either the first or the 12. Okay, so last term. So these are the two rational terms here. So we will calculate that rational terms, right? So root means 3 to the power of 1 by 4 plus 4 to the power of 1 by 3 to the power of 12. Rational term, either it will be 12c0 and all the power will go on 3. So 3 to the power 3, or so q value we are calculating, or it should be 12c12 and 4 to the power of 12 by 3. 12 by 3 is 4. Okay, so 3 to the power 3 plus 4 to the power of 4. So it is 27 plus 4 to the power 4 is 256. You can calculate this q value. Q value is how much? 3, then 8, and then 283. 283 is going to be the q value, right? And this calculation you do and tell me what is the value of r. Now after doing that, p and q you have to add. Okay, right? So this is again medium level question, because you have to expand two things, you have to calculate two things, and also a tricky calculation you have to do. So that is the thing. Okay, so this is medium level question. Now we will see another question. We will see for first. So this is again sequence question. You can see. Okay, so sequence question. So for an they have given it is equal to n square plus 5n plus of 6. You can calculate an, which is n, factorize it. So n plus 2 into n plus 3. N plus 3 divided by 4. And now we have to find the Sn. Sn is what? 1 by a. Sn is sum of all the values of 1 by ak. 1 by ak means reciprocal of this. So sum k is equal to 1 to n, and this value will become 4 divided by k plus 2 into k plus 3. We can simply apply the partial fraction, and you will say this value is nothing but 1 by k plus 2 minus of 1 by k plus 3. 1 by k plus 3. Okay. Now this is the thing. Now it became telescopic series. Okay, Sn you can easily find. You have to go from k is equal to 1 to k is equal to n is what? N is 225. 225 is 2000 of 25 they have to calculate, means n value up to 2025 you have to go. So if you will place k equal to 1, so let's take it is as tk. So tk is what? Tk is 4 into 1 by k plus 2, 1 by k plus 3. Difference, right? Start putting the value t1. So it will become 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4. Again t2. 4, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 5. T3, 4, 1 by 5 minus 1 by 6. And up to t 2025 you have to go. So again place 2025, it will become 2027 minus 1 by 2028. When you will add all of this tk, t1, t2, t3, you will see it is a telescopic series. These values will cancel out. Only the first and last will be left out. So 1 by 3 minus of 1 by 2028. 1 by 3. So we will write it here. So Sn will become 4 into 1 by 3 minus of 1 by 2000 of 28. We can take the LCM. What it is? 2000 of 28. You can write it here 7, 7, 6 minus of 1. Okay. So this is going to be 507, cancel out. Okay. And it will become 675. Okay. Now what they are saying? They are asking 6, I think they are asking 507 into S 2025. So 507 will cancel out, right? So S 2000 of 25 they are asking. So it will be 675. So 675 it is going to be the answer. So again this is easy question, regular classwork, classroom problem. Okay, everyone should know this answer. Okay, and many of you have answered also. We know this correct. We know this correct. That is correct answer. And B is also correct. So Protim Roy is also correct. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay. So these kind of questions are easy, and if it is coming in exam, means it is bonus for you, right? So you should solve this question carefully and you should get the answer. Okay. Now we'll move ahead and see the next question. Again very simple question, again from AP-GP question, sequence and series question, and very simple question. Okay, if you see this question, internal angle of polygon are in AP. So suppose the angles are A plus D, A plus of 2D. Suppose n sided polygon is there. N sided polygon is there means n angles will be there. So what will be the last? What will be the last term? Last term will be A plus of n minus 1D. A plus of n minus 1D. Now they are saying the common difference is 6. So D is equal to 6 degrees. D is equal to 6 degrees. The largest angle is how much? 219. So this is the largest angle. So you can just write A plus of n minus of 1 into D is equal to 219 degrees, right? D value they have already given. D value they have given, it is 219 degrees minus of n minus 1 into 6 degree. So from there you can calculate the value of A, right? So what should be the value of A? It is 6 plus हो जाएगा, तो ये आ जाएगा 225 minus of 6n. Isn't it? This is the value of A. Now sum of internal angles, sum of internal angle of any polygon of side n. What should be the sum? Sum of interior angles of any polygon is what? It is n minus 2 into 180 degree. We can find this sum by adding this AP also. Adding this AP also you can get the sum. So what should be the sum? N side is there, so n angles will be there, n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1D. This is the sum of GP, right? And that value is n minus 2 into 180. D value you can place, A value you can take from here, A value you can take from here, you can place it, you will get a equation in n, and from there the number of side will come, right? So we will just multiply, cross multiply. So n into 2, 2a means multiply 2 here, so it is going to be coming 450. 450 minus of 12n, minus of 12n or 2a, so minus of 12n, and then minus of nd, d value is 6, so you can write plus of 6n minus of 6, right, and is equal to n minus 2 into 360. So directly you can write 360 n minus of 360 into 2, 720. Okay, 720. Now it is one equation, 450n minus of 12n square, 12 minus 6, it is 6n square, minus of 6 you can just do here, so I am directly writing here 444. 450 minus 6 is 444 n minus of 12n square, and here minus 6, so it is 6n square is equal to 360 n minus of 720 divided by 6, so it will become n square, 444 and this, so 84, so it will become minus of 40 84 divided by 2, 42 n, and then 720 divided by 6, so it is 120 is equal to 0, is equal to 0. You can get this answer. How much should be the n? 120. 120. How it will come? 42. 6n square 42. So what should be the factorization? 120 you have to, 42 you have to write in that. So I think it is 120. How much it will come? Is it fine? 84 divided by 2. 84 divided by 2, so 21. So what should be the answer? Let's factorize it. How much should be the factorization? Anyone? In the chat. It is n square. 120 we have to write now. 120 we have to factorize. So 2, 60, then 2 it is 30, and then 2 it is going to be 15. 15. So what is the factor? Anyone? Sorry. So 84 divided by 6, it is going to be 14. It is going to be 14. Okay, 14n. So now 14n. So I think 20 and 6. So minus of 20n plus of 6n minus of 120 is equal to 0. So directly n value will be either 20 or minus 6. Minus 6 cannot be possible. So answer will be 20. So option is B. Correct option is B. Correct option is B. Okay. Correct option is B. So again, this is a easy question, right? Just one formula you need to know, that is the sum of GP, sum of AP, and this one is sum of internal angle of any polygon of side M, right? So it was easy. Just calculation is there. If you will do calculation right, you will get the answer. So I will keep it in easy section. So both the question from the sequence and series, it was easy. Okay. Now the next question we will move ahead and we will see it is matrices. Very standard problem, very standard problem. You can see this kind of question we see in the class as well, right? So what is the trick here? What is the trick here? B to the power of 10 they are asking to calculate, and B is what? B is P A P transpose. P A P transpose. If you will increase the power B A square, it is going to be P A P transpose into P A P transpose. And whenever this kind of question is coming, this must be P transpose into P must be identity. Then only this kind of question you can solve. So let's see, if this is your P, then P transpose, if we will multiply, it is going to come cos theta minus of sin theta. Here it is sin theta, and here it will come cos theta into transpose of it. Transpose of it I am writing in green color. So it is cos theta here minus sin theta here, and then sin theta here and cos theta here. Obviously you can check it. When you will multiply, it is going to become identity. Okay, so obviously these two are going to be identity. I multiply हो जाएगा फिर A और A, ये तो I बन जाएगा. This is going to be I, so A into A will directly come. It is going to come P A square and P transpose. Again you will take BQ, again P transpose into P will come. So only the power on A will increase. This is regular classwork problem. Okay, everyone do this in class. Okay, so regular classwork problem. So if you are going to do here b to the power 10, what is going to be coming? So x is going to be coming p transpose. So b to the power n will be directly your p into a to the power n into p transpose. Okay, so power 10 is there. So you will write it here p a to the power of 10 and then p transpose, and here it will be p. Again this is going to be I, this is going to be I, so this is going to be a to the power of 10. A to the power of 10 means x value means what? X value means a to the power of 10 directly. A to the power of 10 directly you have to calculate. So a to the power of 10, and when a matrix this power is high, obviously there should be a pattern. There should be a pattern. So when you will do, this is your task, this is your task, you will do the power 2, power 3. I think some misprint is there, it is not going to come a good pattern. So that's why when question will come, when real question, actually it is memory based question, right? So we should not spend much time here finding the pattern. When once the real question is coming, you will just take it real value. Obviously it is going to be a pattern. Okay, it is going to be a pattern, and this question will become easier to calculate. So right now it is difficult because this pattern is not coming. This pattern is not coming. A square aq, this pattern is not coming. I think it is some misprint. ठीक है, या फिर memory based question है तो कुछ गलत होने का chance है. That's why it is not coming. So when it will come, the real question will come. You will try this question and you can get it easily. Okay. So now see the next question. So this question we have already done in the beginning of the session. So what is the answer here? It is 64. We have already discussed this question. This question also we have discussed. Answer was B. Okay. This question area under the curve we have discussed already. This question also discussed already. Already discussed. Okay. Already discussed. Also, this was last question. So thank you. Thank you for being with us, okay, and seeing this analysis. So now we will see the question. We will analyze the question. That maths past, you can see the questions where some part was easy, some part was little bit difficult, but overall you can say the question is coming little bit easier side compared to the previous shift. Okay, so you can just prepare a strategy analyzing these questions. So you can see coordinate geometry questions are increasing, right? Previously it was not that much, but nowadays the coordinate geometry is becoming in little bit important, right? So that is one observation from here, and the question is little bit easier side. You can breathe little bit in maths also, but again if question is coming easy, the cutoff will be going high, right? So it is not making any much difference. Okay, when normalization will come, obviously those papers will be when they will analyze the tougher question, they will be doing, when a small marks also they will be getting the good percentile, right? So either the question is easy or tough, you have to solve, right? So don't think about that much, and you can simply do the paper. Okay. Yes, sir. So this was our analysis, and now we are at the last moment. What is your suggestion today?
Sir, nothing to suggest now because tomorrow is the last day.
Yes.
So whoever have the paper, just remember that it does not, as sir has told, it does not matter whether the paper will be difficult or easy. If it becomes easy, for sure the cutoff will high. If it is difficult, then of course the cutoff will be down. So anyways, it is going to be normalized. So just to prepare, just believe in one thing, that is your preparation. So sir, anything else what we can say? Just in one day, do not take stress, just all the best. And those who think that they have done very well, just go for the preparation of advance. And those who are thinking that no, not that well we have done, so please JEE second session, and again
wonderful session by our teacher. Thank you Ila. So we appreciate your
even 3 days before also those paper was not that much difficult, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Today also SIP 1 on SIP 2, I think we don't find much difficult questions over here.
yeah.
Same thing is going to repeat tomorrow as well.
no, we hope for the easy question.
Yeah.
So you will be happy tomorrow. Okay. So try to attempt as much question you can.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you. We will close this session, and we hope your exam goes